What's going on, everybody? Let's get ready to roll in this afternoon. We have our show here today. What's going on, everybody? As our show has just begun, we have Super Duper Late Models and Pro and UMP Modified action here this afternoon, the SLR show. And we're starting them off here, the B-Class cars, just so everybody's aware, as our B-Class Super Duper Late Models getting ready to go racing here with the SLR show. And we have a few of them going to be joining us. Tate Wall. You also have a few others. Kevin Walker Jr., Dawson Nelson. As our B-Class 2009 rating is going to get ready to go racing here this afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. We have a few drivers already starting to join in. Daniel Betts and a couple of other guys. And Lane Foyles. You also have Ivan Godwin, Tate Wog, and a few others here. So not as many super late model drivers as we have our pro late models of this time, as we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them so far here this afternoon. If you guys want to do some racing here tonight, please do. We got super late models and the UMP Modifieds are going to be racing here this afternoon. What up, just doing our things in Florida? How you doing? Let's get it started, shall we? Super late models, B-Class 2000i rating for our super late model division. As we are going to get ready to go for our racing here this afternoon. And again, like I said, we got the Super Duper Late Models out here. We got a few other guys. As Daniel Betts in that number 1 machine is going to start things off here for the Super Late Models. You got the number 33 in the Big Pie. That in the Sky Pizzeria. That's exactly what we got going on there. That's going to be our number 33 ride. It's going to be Tate Wog. Bro, you going to tune in tonight for Season 2 opener? When? So you got the number 14, Lane Foyles will be joining us here this afternoon as well. And like I said, our Super Late Model program is not as stout as our Pro Late Model program. But hey, you know what? We continue on. Kim Hayes will be joining us here as well. 8 p.m. Central Time, Leadfoot TV on YouTube. I might be able to do that. We'll see how the racing goes here this afternoon. I got 6 races scheduled here tonight. Most of the super late models and UMP modified action. But there you go, guys. If you guys want to check out something after SLR, go over to YouTube at Leadfoot TV and get yourself some racing action as well by Chris Golden. Just so you know, how about that? A little bit of propaganda. So we have our super duper late model division out here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park to start here off of the SLR show tonight. Most of it is super late models here this afternoon, but we will have the UMP modifieds. They'll be up for one. See, I got you, Chris. No worries. I love self-promotion. Gentlemen, if you guys go to the middle side of the speedway, that'll be awesome. If you guys go to the middle side of the speedway, that'll be awesome. I like how you did that, though, Chris. Chris Golden, by the way, another streamer on the TikTok side of things, and good to have him here this afternoon and watching some of the racing action here at the SLR world. We have a few of our super late models. Ain't gonna be a whole lot. Hey, I got you, man. I get it, man. Believe me, I get it. Dane Norris gonna be showing up for the super late models. As that's what we got here this afternoon. Our B-Class here tonight. Blaze Harrison, Brandon Bazell, and Hayden Tolson will be joining in here as well. Hey, you know what? Fun fact, I might be, if I get an email here, I might be working for some asphalt racing in real life. I got a part of Operation, Operation Motorsports, something veterans and things like that. Johnny Salata is a part of it. I got to remember it off the top of my head, but I did apply for that type of stuff, and it's going to be like GT3 cars and things like that, working with the asphalt side of things on top of things too, tires prep, you know, working on those type of race cars and things like that. So I'm still waiting on that, and that'll be cool. You got a meeting with Race On to be in a what? You son of a biscuit. Hey, I got to tell you, though, Chris, I did call 2 races in my real-life career at Kingsport Speedway for a reference. So I do know a little bit of asphalt. These pro late models, Daryl Carnes, thank you for the follow, by the way, and you'll take an EOL for the feet. Yes, sir. Oh, what's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. But him and his wife out there in Kentucky, just outside of Tennessee, actually. It's in Tennessee. Oh, man, what is that? Is their number? I bet. don't have it. I thought I did. Vern. Vern's his name. Vern out there. Vern is his name out there at Kingsport Speedway. I'll tell you what, that place is all... Charlie R. Medford just joined? What? All right, let's get the Super Late Model started. Charlie R. Medford has just joined this race. I'm not kidding. It says right there, Charlie Medford. Okay. Well, hopefully better luck. Yeah, freaking old boy. He gave you the old door and a half, and then that little short slider screwed you, Dane. Anybody want an EOL for heat race number 1? All cars are going to make it to the night show.
I'll take one.
Take one?
I'll take one.
Mic check, mic check.
Who was the other one? Brandon?
Me.
Me. Gotcha. Alrighty, let's get ready to rock and roll as inside and outside lanes. Go ahead and move on up, everybody. Welcome to the show. Y'all know how this goes, guys. Let's go racing, everybody. Good luck here for the super duper late models. I'd like to thank all the girls. Yeah, I got you, Chris Gold. I'll tell you what, let's get this thing fired up. The super late models are here this afternoon at the Lima Land Motorsports Park as we are ready to go as Tate Wog's going to lead the super late models to the green. Super late models racing at turn 1 and 2. My goodness, I love me some super late model action. Almost 935 horsepower here this afternoon. Oh, we got guys stubborn and look out, man. We got the number 27 of Kim Haynes and number 9 of Dawson Nelson getting together. Nelson getting way crossed up off of turn number 2. You'll battle in the middle with 3 and 4 as lane foiled. And how about Tate Wog, everybody, in that number 33 machine as Tate Wog's will be able to roll to the bottom side of the speedway. The youngster out of iRacing of Tate Wog, that number 33, your leader of lane foils in the 14 behind him. It'll be Dawson Nelson in the third spot. You got Kim Haynes in that number 27. But Daniel Betts is going to try to make him hold his beer up on the outside of the speedway. As the battle for the race lead has now got a little better. They're going to go leaning on each other off of turn 3 and 4. Tate Wog and Lane Falls really putting on a show. There's a right rear and Tate Wog. Now Lane Falls going to get doored by Dawson Nelson. Holy smokes, everybody's getting tight, everybody's pushing, and the extra horsepower's got these guys all over the speedway. But somehow, Tate Wog in that number 33 rod is still your leader. You're going to see the 2 sticks in the air going to be this time by. Holy cow. As Tate Wog is still going to be the leader. Down to the backstretch here for the final time. You'll see him in the middle of 3 and 4 on the bottom side speedway. Puts it a little tight. Dawson Nelson there. Kim Hayes as well in the number 27 machine. As we got the white flag going to be this time by. Well, I'll tell you what. The 33 rod of Tate Wog will get it done here this afternoon for heat race number 1. After that, it's going to be that number 9 machine of Dawson Nelson. The 27 to Kim Hayes. Daniel Betts, lane foils fell way back to the 5th spot. After that, it's going to be Jonathan Lambert and some of the other field as we are ready to go. Welcome to the SLR show. Super duper late models tonight. As heat race number 1 was already a banger, we'll see what heat race number 2 is going to do. Oh my goodness. We'll see. EOLs for heat race number 2. All cards make it to the show. Here, I'll show you real quick. See, Charlie Medford, I guess, didn't make it in the 13. He's sitting right there. I guess he didn't lock in time. That's sad. Oh, well, it's all good. Let's get ready to go. Anybody want that EOL? Last call. Alrighty, gentlemen, super late models getting ready to line up. I'll see you there. I don't know, Cam. Well, let's start it off here this afternoon. The number 24 for the Fusion Setup Shop, Solon Transportation, number 24. That'll be Kevin Walker. You got the mean green number 61 of Carl Setchell. It'll be the 25 of Blaze Harrison. Meanwhile, the number 24 machine, Ivan Goblin, and the Pro Series driver of Hayden Tolson. As the Super Late Models are underway here at Live at Land Motor Sports Bar. What you got, Trent? What's on your mind? Holy cow, they were literally just 3 wide coming off of turn number 4, and I'm sitting here drinking some agua. What the heck? That's Kevin Walker at number 24, going to be the leader, 3 wide behind him. As the number 24 of Ivan Goblin will be in that number 24 for the second spot. It'll be the number 61 machine. That's going to be Carl Satchel on the outside. He's going to lose a spot here. Got to hit the brakes there for Ivan Goblin. What a slider that was for Ivan. As the number 25 of Blaze Harrison going to take a stand on the inside. Down to the backstretch here. What a move of the 61 of Carl Satchel. As he's going to throw the big slider in turn 1 and 2 once again. As they continue to battle down to the front stretch. As Kevin Walker just driving away through the field. Blaze Harrison with a big slider of his own. There's Hayden Tolson. As Ivan Goblin and Tolson got together. As you're going to see 3 to go this time by for race leader Kevin Walker. Kevin Walker pulling away at the slider-thon here for second for the Super Late Models here at Lima Lane Motor Sports Park. As Blaze Harrison, big slider right across the nose of Carl Satchel. And Satchel's going to get to the inside. 2 to go, and this is going to be the race for second. Hayden Tolson started dead last into this one here tonight as Carl Satchel going to hold on to the second spot. White flag in the air for Kevin Walker. White flag. Oh, we got somebody in the wall. It's going to be the 25 of Harrison, and he's able to gather it back together. We will stay green as the number 24, Kevin Walker, will get heat race number 2. Carl Satchel in the 61. Hayden Tolson and Ivan Godwin. And Blaze Harrison will be your field with a broken right front wheel, and we will get ready here for our feature this afternoon for 40 laps. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the SLR show. Good to see everybody here this afternoon. We're going to give these guys 2 minutes to grid. And who wants some self-promotion tonight? It's all good. You guys are more than welcome to self-promote yourselves in my guys' chat. Make sure you guys just, throw it up there. I am all about self-promotion. If you guys got a business, you guys got something, feel free to post it in my channels, because without you guys, we don't have SLR. Without drivers, we don't have SLR. So if you guys got a sponsor or anything, go ahead and throw it out there. Skyland Media is here this afternoon. Get your media needs at skylands.com. I don't know if that's real or not. Oh, my. We'll see if anybody's going to win on EOL for these Super Late Models for their 40-lap feature here this afternoon. See, I get you to laugh about it. That's cool. I know Chris Golden out there has got Leadfoot TV or something going on YouTube around 8 o'clock tonight. EOLs for the field again. We got 13 of us starting. Anybody want it? Okay, cool. All right, guys, no straight lines. Do not full send anybody. Racing happens. I do make all my calls up here in the admin booth. We know our zones. And if you got a guy on the inside, if you don't turn down on him, 99% you're going to get right rear. And you're going to be like, oh, that was my fault. No. If you guys don't know, I do a lot of things. If you guys straight line anybody, fully intent wreck anybody, doesn't matter if it's after checkered or whatever, I do post you out there on social media. Straight line somebody in front of me, you're not going to like me either. Other than that, just go racing. No mirrors, no spotters, no spectators, so you're not being mirror drove or whatnot. If you junk your race car on your own, you know you did it on your own, please just do me a favor. Turn hard left as best as you can, safely, and then put it in there as well. But want to wish you all the best of luck. Good luck, everybody. Guilty, what's your jam? What is your jam, Guilty? You let me know what your guilt is. Thank you for the share. I appreciate you. Well, let's go ahead and start this off this afternoon, everybody, as the Super Late Models are here this afternoon. All right. So we have 5 Super Late Model shows tonight and 1 UMP modified. Hey, that's a good one, Guilty. I love you, man. As we're going to get ready to rock, as Tate Walk in the number 33 is going to start on the pole in this one. To the outside, it's going to be And I'm known Mikey. It's Mr. Kevin Walker in the A+ Environmental Fusion Setup Shop. You got the number 9 from PPS. That's going to be Dawson Nelson. To the outside, what a run by this man as it's in the mean green, number 61 of Carl Satchel. You've got the number 27 of Kim Hayes. It'll be the 327 to Hayden Tolson, the number 1 of Daniel Betts. It's going to go to Ivan Godwin. As we are starting early, we're underway. Just an FYI, that microphone was kind of bothering me sitting there. As our Super Duper late models are underway. We're 3 wide, 4 wide, pushing and shoving already. As Kim Hayes going to take a stand to the inside. Racetrack's got a lot of juice in it, but here comes Hayden Tolson. Tolson with a good run on the inside of the speedway. As he's going to have Kim Hayes. Carl's there on the outside. They make contact, and what a save by both them drivers. So far, Tate Wog in the 33, your leader with Kevin Walker looking to the inside of him. Very, very, very heavy track conditions at this time, but I'll tell you, the speed is real. Running 12.397, Hayden Tolson ran at 12.145 around this quarter mile. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the back of the field there with the 27 of Kim Hayes and Ivan Godwin at number 24. As Hayes going to be able to roll to the inside once again. As these guys are ready to go with Dirt Track Media, I believe so. What made you change your name? As we got the 27 of Kim Hayes. Look out. What a save for him as he got in the back of the 24 of Ivan Godwin. As you got a battle for the race lead, Hayden Tolson in the 327. Kevin Walker's going to get pushed a little tight, and Nate Wong's going to move up to the outside of the speedway. Oh, man, there's a lot of beating and banging. What a save for Mr. Tate Wong. Tate Wog as Wog got all over the back of number 24, Kevin Walker. More pushing and shoving going on here with the Lima Land Motor Sports Park. It's elbows up racing here tonight as Tate Wog fell back for the lead all the way back to the 4th spot. Gets underneath Dawson Nelson as now Kim Hayes going to give him the old bump and run. 9 out of 40, as you know what they always say, if the back of the car's all beat up, that means get faster, right? Anyways, these pro late models, super late models tonight are looking good. Tate Wog to the outside of the speedways now fell back to the 5th spot. How about Hayden Tolson, though, up 5 spots from his starting position. It'll go to the 24, Kevin Walker. Meanwhile, the number 24 of Ivan Godwin. The 9 of Dawson Nelson. As we're 11 out of 40 for the super late models here tonight. These RRP Class 2000i rating series. As it's all Hayden Tolson, Kevin Walker. You'll have the 24 of Ivan Godwin for 3rd. The number 9 of Dawson Nelson going to be in the 4th spot. The number 33 of Tate Wog, as it'll be the 61 of Carl Satchel. Had a brilliant piece of driving in heat race action earlier as the field's starting to get a little 3 wide in the back of the field. Who's in the wannabe hunt, the front car? Well, that's going to be Daniel Betts in the Trading Paints number 1 machine as Tate Wog and Kim Hayes rubbing doors. Man, something's amiss on that number 33 machine because he went from the pole all the way to the back of the field. Hayden Tolson still out in front, as old Captain Keith has stated. Tolson, a Pro Series driver in the iRacing world, and finished 2nd for the Pro Series for the late models. And FYI, he has started right here in SLR when he was like 11 to 12 years old. Well, you got 25 to go for the super late models here at the Lima Land Motor Sports Park. Things are starting to single file out here as drivers starting to finally get their way around the speedways. Dawson Nelson to the inside. Great battle between him and Carl Satchel. Satchel in the 61 just told him to hold his beer coming off of turn number 4. As you got the number 27 rod, that's going to be all you know. Kim Hayes has Dawson Nelson into the wall. Everybody avoids him, including Tate Wog in the 33. And what a save in the back of the field. Oh man, 23 more to go for the super late models as you may get some company. Skyland Media from Facebook. Good to see you, boss. As Hayden 27 of Hayden Tolson got a little bit of company. Here comes the number 24 of Kevin Walker. Walker in the Fusion Setup Shop, Schaefer Solon's trucking machine. A+ Environmental number 24 is putting up a challenge against Hayden Tolson here. You're going to see the halfway to go for the super late models here at the Lima Land Motor Sports Park. Kevin Walker finding some speed, burying the right rear quarter panel in the wall. He's got Hayden Tolson searching for some speed as he was on the bottom side of the speedways. We got 19 to go this time around. Catches some sliders in the back of the field between Daniel Betts and the number 27 of Kim Hayes. Hayes with the slides over the zone. You got him 3 wide back here as well between Lane Foles and the 14. But you do got a really good slider battle going on. Hayes going to get on the brake pedal for Daniel Betts. Betts with a great slider. And how about the brake pedal for Kim Hayes? Hayes with another slider hits the rut going into turn number 3. And that's going to mess him up here a little bit as Daniel Betts with that slide job in turn 3 and 4 once again. But Hayes is not quite done yet, as it's going to be the number 27 of Kim Hayes. He'll work to the middle to the inside. Daniel Betts, that number 1 machine, as the 14 of Lane Foils battles his way. Big slide job, man. Look at this racing for the super late models here this afternoon. 16 to go, and you do have that battle for the race lead still, as the 327 of Hayden Tolson starting to pull away from Kevin Walker, that number 24. Ivan Goblin, number 24 for the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, the number 61 ride is going to be Carl Satchel. Satchel looking good now later in this one. He fell back a little bit, but he's looking pretty good for that 4th spot. Meanwhile, it's this Bee's Nest. Think about Taylor. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. As this Bee's Nest continues between Lane Foils and Kim Hayes. Lane Foils, Daniel Betts, and the number 9. That's going to be Mr. Dawson Nelson. As they're 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide. Who knows how many wide as we get about 13 to go, but I'm pretty sure you all know how to count. As Tate Wogg's going to bang the right rear quarter panel on the wall. The number 1 rod, that's going to be Daniel Betts. That's to the inside of the 33 of Tate Wogg. That's going to be a battle for the 7th spot. So far for the Super Late Models tonight, 12 more to go, and that battle still continues on. Daniel Betts and Tate Wogg. Here comes the slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Tate Wogg back to the inside. He'll rub doors with Daniel Betts, and he'll take the spot back on the way. As Tate Wogg getting really loose off of turn number 2. Betts one more time in that Hunt the Front number 1 machine. Slide job city here tonight at Lima Land Motorsports Park, as Hayden Tolson has pulled away from Kevin Walker with 9 to go. As Blaze Harrison, the number 25, has parked his race car. He'll be the first car out of this race, and so is Brandon Bazell. As we got 8 to go, and the race is in the back of the field, as Hayden Tolson going to start to close in on some lap down traffic. But, man, he is absolutely flying around this racetrack, as he's got a 12.6131, 12.631 that last lap time, compared to Kevin Walker's 12.835. 6 to go for these super late models. As the number 327 of Hayden Tolson continues to drive away, Kevin Walker's now running 12.625s as well. We got one in the wall. It's going to be Daniel Betts. Caution flag on the speedway for the number 1 machine, upside down in turns 1 and 2. I think Daniel Betts might have caught the wall on himself, as we have our first yellow flag here this afternoon. Let's see. Oh, Tate Wogg's going to catch him. Those two guys are racing so hard, and you're going to see Tate Wogg just get too much of that throttle. Gets the old right rear coming out the corner. He'll go to the tail of the field, as we are in yellow flag conditions for the first time here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. All right, gentlemen, Tate Wogg caught the nose there of Daniel Betts going out of the front stretch. Ain't quite clear on going into the corner. That's going to be our first yellow. Double flag going to be 1 to green this time by. So, what do you guys think of the race so far, besides Hayden Tolson kind of pulling away from it? I saw Kevin Walker. That's why Kevin Walker slowed down. Look at the right rear quarter panel damage on that car. It's got that gap between the spoiler, and that's exactly why Kevin Walker's car slowed down. But we're getting ready to go. I think we all going to have a pretty much 5 more laps to go, as Hayden Tolson, Kevin Walker take off at the middle of 3 and 4, as the pro late models are back underway. Super late models are back underway. Hayden Tolson, the 327, is still going to be your leader. Kevin Walker is going to take a look to the inside. So will Ivan Godwin, as you got 3 to go this time by for the Supers. This is Lima Land Motorsports Park, Aubrey, as these guys are down to the backstretch. As the number 327 going to be your leader. You'll see the 2 to go going to be this time around for Hayden Tolson. As Tolson works on the bottom. Oh, I see Kevin Walker all crossed up in front of the field, and everybody's able to save it. And that'll allow Carl Satchel in the 61 to take the 2nd spot. White flag in the air. White flag in the air here for one of the super late models here tonight. Hayden Tolson on the 327 is going to work to the middle. He will see the first checker flag here tonight. Carl Satchel with a brilliant piece of driving, and Kevin Walker going to be the top three. Top three line up for me, nice and straight on the front stretch for that picture, everybody. Well, that's a quick race that started off here at SLR this afternoon, and yeah. Oh boy, welcome, welcome, welcome as our top three. Got the picture, gentlemen, thank you. So our top three is already lined up. Give it up for Hayden Tolson, another win for him. How about Carl Satchel, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Shoot his first ever podium here at the SLR show. And we got more racing coming up next year at tonight's show. If you guys are new to the stream and the channel, I welcome y'all. We're going to get the top three in here this afternoon, and we're heading to Eldora with our super duper late models. Well, Hayden Tolson, chuck up another one.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Oh, nothing. Just racing SLR on a Thursday afternoon.
I'll tell you what, that racetrack, it was fast.
Dwight, your mic cut out.
I said that racetrack was mighty fast.
Oh, yeah. Started out pretty heavy there, and I started sixth, and got in the fifth really quick there, and I knew the bottom was going to be really good, and so I just tried to kind of hug my left front above the tire and just try to get the moisture I could off, and I knew I was going to have to just go quick as I could, because if anybody up front found it before I found it, or found it whenever I found it, it was going to be hard to pass, and I just had to make my passes quick. Had to get a little aggressive there, but it was all worth it. I feel like we were really good, and I was literally running what I ran last night for all the pro late model races. Just changed the gear and that's it. So we'll take it.
Well, you got to take it indeed, man, because you worked up 5 spots from your starting position. Congratulations again, and we got Eldora coming up next. Who do you got to thank?
You put race on and CFME Sports and just Speed Shop, Cosmo Repair, Cosmo Sports. And we'll see you at Eldora.
We'll see you at Eldora, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Kevin Walker, man, a disappointing run there. What happened in turn number 1 there on route with 2 to go?
Hey, Peter. Nah, the net code in the wall got me. It seemed like it pre-rotated my car for me. And it kind of was just like, whoa. I don't think I cranked my wheel so far to the right in my life.
Well, that wall will always get you sometimes. You also had a little bit of damage on the right rear side. And also, with that being said, you were gaining on Tolson. Did that right rear quarter panel kill you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when we went off there, I knew I felt really fast. We all got bunched up and I got moved out the way, but it's all right. I wish I didn't bend my spoiler. If that wouldn't have happened, I feel like I probably would have got the Tolson and probably could have slid him there. But it was a good race.
Well, we have the super late models ready to go. Are you ready for Eldora Speedway coming up next?
I don't know yet. We gotta look in the setup shop, but we should be there.
Aye. Who do you got to thank?
Hold on. Give me 2.5. All right, here we go. Sullen Transports LLC, Nick Camper Racing, Selling a Truck Shop, Fusion Setup Shop, A-Bus Environmental, Sweet Victory. Need for putting this race on.
Hey, we'll see you at Eldora Speedway, man.
Adios.
Oh, my. Kevin is so funny. Oh, man, I don't know if that's good funny or bad funny there, Hunter Jordan. But anyway, we got Eldora Speedway getting ready to come up next here for the SLR show. And we're heading to the Eldora Speedway. Again, this is our B-Class division. And somebody asked about an age limit. There is no age limit. How many gallons for 40 laps? Don't ask me. I haven't raced since 2024. JT Slime, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. And not a bad show. Turbo Tate all but had it, but it was his first. But it's okay. It's all good, boss. As we're going to get ready to head over to Eldora Speedway. That event's getting ready to come up next. And why is it telling me that? So I'm currently waiting on that to load up. I always start them off early. What's going on, man? Just another day of iRacing. Thanks for asking, JT Slime. But hey, you know what? Let's continue on as we have more Eldora Speedway. Getting ready to go. Is there a hard charger award? You feel like you need one? No. Thank you, sir, JT Slime. I awesome appreciate you for those awesome, kind words. Well, Eldora Speedway is getting ready to come up next here tonight at the SLR show, and more super duper late models heading your way as we have 4 more races after this one here tonight. Walker is a brand risk super racing. You know what? I don't even, man, James Essex is the GOAT. James Essex is the GOAT, man. I'll tell you, he's been in the career for a long time. I mean, very, very, very long time, honestly. Man, he is the living legend. I mean, he's up there with Johnny Gibson. Grew up right with you. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. He's had a heck of a career and still having a heck of a career. Someday, hopefully, I'll ever get on his level, you know what I mean? So you got to start somewhere, and here we are. Well, our super late models are going to be lining up here at the Eldora Speedway for another 40-lap feature event. We do have one UMP modified event here this afternoon. So, as we have Brendan Bazell in that number 53 ride going to be on the Speedway sponsor list. Brendan Bazell needs a new sponsor. Anybody, if anybody wants a very talented, clean race car driver, I represent Brendan Bazell. If he wants any setup help or whatnot, or you want to be on his race car, and feel free to come on down. You got Lane Foles at number 14. And we're going to get this track prep started here a little bit too. If you guys do not know, this is a simulator. All cars to the outside of the speedway and slider line and 1 and 2. All cars to the top in 3 and 4. Slider line 3 and 1 and 2. Everybody to the top in turns 3 and 4. Slider in 1 and 2, please. Thank you. Well, we have a few of our super late model drivers. We'll have 2 heat races once again. And I'm starting to make a little bit of a count. We got Tamer Thomas going to be joining here. We have a few other guys. Casey Borgmeyer. You've got Ian Liddell. Dane Norris in the 115. You got Adam Holbert going to be joining us. You got all sorts of drivers going to take 24 cars and hopefully stick them on here with the Eldora Speedway. Hopefully to make as much of a good show as like the World 100 or something of those type of sorts. But this is just local short track racing, so we kind of run about 40, 35 laps, 35 lap UMP modified Chobe here this afternoon, and everything else is our super duper late model program. If you guys have not found out, there is an SLR Discord. We are racing super late models Berman at the Eldora Speedway, B-Class 2000i rating or better. Justin Byerman at 19. Somebody lost their wheel. You got the number 29 of Carter Long in that Monster Energy number 29. Do I ever race on here? Not anymore. I haven't raced since February of 23, 24. I gave up my wheel and pedals and became a broadcaster and announcer to give people a place to race in the iRacing community. Kim Hayes joins us here after his little bit disappointing run at the Lima Land Motorsports Park in the Glenn's Automotive CRS Supplies AR Bodies Call-In Auto Parts number 27 of the Kim Hayes. You've got the Tony Stewart Racing GFY number 115. It'll be Dane Norris. You got Dawson Nelson once again on the speedway. Rusty Burton, thank you for the follow. As you'll have the number 9 for the Medulla Save Vic Hill Race Engine. The PPS Rydell, I don't know if that's Riedel, our graphics, it'll be the number 9 of Dawson Nelson. You've got the Pro Series driver of Hayden Tolson of the Tolson Auto Repair, Medulla Say Crew, the CFM, Johnson Speed Shops, Chris Ferguson, Motorsports, Sweet Victory Seats and Apparel number 327 is the Pro Series driver of Hayden Tolson. He got win number 1. You got the Churchill Transport Low Voltage Solutions number 32 with Hunter Jordan. What up, Rusty Burton? Good to see you this afternoon. No mi esposa. Gracias. Oh, if you guys don't know, I'm bilingual. I do habla español for all our habla español listeners. As we roll on, as we have everybody running that top side and running the slider line in the middle of turns 1 and 2, as we're going to try to get a racy surface here for the Super Duper Late models. All right, gentlemen, bottom racetrack is yours for the minute. Racetrack is yours. Racetrack is yours for the rest of the period. Thank you for running that track prep. Appreciate y'all. So we keep on racing here this afternoon. All right. I got some people that don't belong in here either. So another thing we do here at SLR, a little different than what anybody else really does, is no mirror and no spotter and spectator racing. So basically what happens is I get guys that like to join up and they pop in the gold and I don't see them in my results or entries tab, and I just go remove them. The reason why we do that is we try to keep everything as real as we can. With that being said, there's no mirrors in the cards and nobody looking over top. Or anything of those type of sorts. That way you get an honest race. Now, you guys say, well, Peter, what about the heat race? Well, that's simple. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that as far as the heat races is concerned, but we can at least have our feature the way it's set up at least. So, let's go ahead and get ready to go, as heat race number 1 is going to get ready to line up here at the SLR show. And we are going to start 9 out of each heat, so that means we're going to get about 18 cars here this afternoon. Let's go ahead and get it started, shall we? EOL penalties. Anybody want one? All cars that will make it to the night show. If you're not comfortable, please take that EOL. Let's get started.
I'll take one.
Jacob Owens going to take one. Okay. So Jacob Owens in the field tested company 221 ride will be taking that EOL, so they'll move the 24 of Ivan Godwin and Hunter Jordan. They'll be able to move up here as well. Again, these are all real life people. These are all open hosted sessions for you guys to come out here and join and have some fun in, as we're going to set this thing off. So all cars do make these shows, just so you know. We're here to go racing. We try to make it as fair as possible as we can. And that's really about it here for this afternoon, as Tanner Thomas has got one heck of an internet problem. Good Lord. Alrighty. Alright, most of y'all been here before. Most of y'all know the rules. Let's go racing, boys. Have fun. Well, let's go ahead and get your introductions underway, as it's going to be the Tony Stewart Racing GFY Traction Company Infamous Raceworks number 115. That's going to be Dane Norris on the pole. You already know him. It's a Tolson Rod Repair, CFM, Majulisse, Johnson, Sim Shots. It's going to be Hayden Tolson. Another Majulisse, PPSS crew. That's going to be all Dawson Nelson. To the outside is going to be the Majulisse T4 Racing, number 55 of Ian Liddell. To the inside of that number 24 machine is going to be Ivan Godwin in the BMSS Black Magic Sim Sports number 24 of Ivan Godwin. To the outside of the Glenn's Auto Parts number 27 ride will be Kim Hayes. To the inside is the number 32 from the Low Voltage Solution, Hunter Jordan. And to the outside, that number 33 from the Big Pie in the Sky, it's going to be Tate Wog. And starting in the tail from the Kryptonite Chassis, J-Dub Graphics 321, it's the field-tested ride of Jacob Owens. That's going to be the field here for heat race number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Late Models are here at the Eldora Speedway, and they are ready. We are green. Super Late Models racing at turns 1 and 2, as Hayden Tolton to the outside of the speedway as Dane Norris in the 115 will lead the Super Late Models to the green, as we will complete lap number 1 here on Iracing. Good battle starting to form, as the number 9 of Dawson Nelson to the inside. You'll have the number 55 machine. I believe that's going to be Ian Liddell, as Ian Liddell is going to go to the outside. Hayden Tolson in the wall in 3 and 4, as he will fall back to the 3rd spot, as Ivan Godwin at number 24 is going to be there on the inside. Hayden Tolson gets a little bit of a shove going into turn number 2, and yes, they are, Boot Coop, they sure are, as you got the 55. Oh man, Ian Liddell with the short side, and they're 4 wide coming out of 4. Halfway to go. Halfway to go, Ian Liddell and Hayden Tolson. Ivan Godwin going to race down the backstretch. They're going to go side by side in the middle of 3 and 4. Hayden Tolson side job in the middle of 3 and 4. 3 wide coming out of 4 as Ivan Godwin is stuck in the middle. As these super late models are still 3 wide going off of turn number 2. Hayden Tolson trying to get some momentum built up on the outside of the speedway. As Dane Norris is still your leader with 3 to go. As Dane Norris in the 115 for the super late models. Ethan and company, what's going on in Boot Coop? Yes, we have another super late model show coming up next. From Exploding Heart from Weaver Valley Speedway here this afternoon. You've got 2 to go for the super late models here tonight. As Dane Norris in the TSR number 115, still going to be your leader as Hayden Tolson for the second spot. As Dane Norris will be able to the outside. Here comes Tolson. Slide job, slide job. Oh, man. Close quarters racing. White flag in the air. As the number 115 of Dane Norris back to the inside of Hayden Tolson. They'll race door to door in the middle of 3 and 4. Ian Liddell right there behind them. Checkered flag raised. It's Dane Norris at the line. What a show! Let's go! Oh my! GG! What a race, guys! What a race indeed! We got heat race number 2. I'll tell you what, these drivers, man, when they get it on, they get it on, man. Wow. Like I said, if the drivers are on it, man, shit, I don't even have to do nothing. That was a heck of a show. EOL penalties for heat race number 2. Remember, all cars won't make it in tonight's show. I'll tell you, you know, the drivers when we get in here, there is a few squirrels, you know what I'm saying? But, man, when you get that right group of people here on iRacing, you get that right group of guys, man, it is crazy, guys. So let's start it off for heat race number 2. 8 laps the distance, all cars on the show for the 40-lap feature event. As the number 53 of Brendan Bazell, sponsor list. Anybody want to sponsor a race car? There you go. Brendan Bazell will be your leader. It'll go to Adam Holbert on the NLSR JLR. That'll be Adam Holbert. Meanwhile, to get the number 14 of Lane Foyles, he'll be on the outside of the speedway in the Forward Industries number 14. CSS, the Cuddy Shed Speed, number 1 of Tanner Thomas. To the outside, if that number 19 is from the Magilla Say crew, it's going to be the Coast to Coast Sport number 19. That's Justin Byram. You got the number 1 out of the Hunt the Front. It's going to be Daniel Betts. Carter Long in the Monster Energy Pain Paints number 29 of Carter Long. It's going to be the Fusion Settle Shop number 24 of Kevin Walker. And it'll be the number 10 ride of Corey Borgmeyer as he'll be in the Free Speed number 10. We doing all right, Ethan. We got super late models here on the Eldora Speedway, and we are underway for heat race number 2. Good start here for the super late models. We complete lap number 1. You got them 4 wide in the mid-pack of the field. Still 4 wide in the mid-pack of the field as Justin Byron, that number 19 machine, had a good run as he was able to get the most out of that 4-wide situationship, I want to say, or situation off of turn number 2. As the battle for the race lead, look at Tanner Thomas to the inside of the speedway in that number 1 machine. He is gripping and ripping up the bottom of turn number 2 as he'll work to the bottom side of the speedway in 3 and 4. Bazell to the outside. It's still Brandon Bazell with halfway. Eldora Speedways, you got Tanner Thomas on the bottom, so is Adam Holbert at number 97 machine. Tristan Cornford, good to see ya. As everybody's rolling, Tanner Thomas on the inside. Here comes Bazell with a big run to the outside, still too close to call the line. As Brandon Bazell still getting the momentum built up on the outside of the speedway. Tanner Thomas there along with Adam Holbert, that number 97 machine. As racing continues, here comes Lane Foyles in the number 14. Trying to pack that outside lane in as well, as you're going to see the 2 to go this time by. Racing continues on. Oh, there's going to be Holbert. He gives Thomas a little bit of a nudge. Works the bottom side of the speedway. You've got 2 to go for the race lead. Thomas going to dive it in deep as well and gets into the back of Adam Holbert, but Holbert's able to hang on for second. As the 14 of Lane Foyles going to get a run right through the middle of 3 and 4. White flag going to be this time by for Brendan Bazell. Lane Foyles with internet problems going to be able to work to the outside of Adam Holbert, and he will take the second spot away. Final turn last time out of middle of 3 and 4. Lane Foyles to the inside. Thomas into the wall, but it's Brendan Bazell going to get it done. Lane Foils, you are flashing. Okay. Okay. Kevin Walker was trying to avoid the one machine. Okay. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. So Kevin had to avoid the one. Daniel Betts there. And then it looked real bad when I first looked. I looked so fast and I was like, oh crap, what happened? So I get it. Okay. Not a straight line or anything. Don't worry. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I gave you an extra 2 minutes. It's going to be 2 minutes and like 10 seconds, so y'all know a total time. I'm sorry about that. Anybody want an EOL penalty for the feature? Again, all you guys can take an EOL. Tire wear is not going to be too much of a factor in these events. You about to drop so fast? I don't know. Yeah, you look good now, Lane. Thank you. I say again, I call for EOL penalties. Anybody want one?
I'll take one.
I didn't hear you, Adam. You said you'll take one?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You got it. Nice race, by the way, in that heat, man. Outside lane's going to be given a gift. They can move straight on up. All right, guys, you haven't raced here at the SLR show. I'm going to give you guys about 15 to 20 more seconds. Looks like everybody's ready to go, and I kind of screwed up, so hold on 1 second. One second, I kind of messed up. Where are they at? Brandon, you want an EOL?
Yeah, I'll take one. I'm not confident.
Okay. That's fine, no worries. Inside and outside lane, go ahead and move on up. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the show. You're all streaming the broadcast live on 4 different platforms. Look up SLR, and you'll be able to find the stream. Gentlemen and ladies out there, if there are out there, do not straight line, do not full send anybody or anything like that, gentlemen. We're here to go racing. Contact's going to happen. We know we're zoned. You got a car to the inside, don't go to the inside. You got a car to the outside, don't throttle up and fence them in the fence. Just go racing how y'all should be. If you're going to get out the speedway, hold F4, please, down to the backstretch. Or, if you can, please, do the watermelon crawl nice and slow in the inside of turn number 4 and pull in. Other than that, if you're going to go a lap down, stay out on the racetrack. Just run your laps and be done. Run the bottom, run the top. I don't care. You don't have to get out of the way. Good luck, everybody. Well, let's get ready to go for the Super Duper Late Models here at the Eldora Speedway, as we are ready to get it on here at Eldora. Are you guys ready? Those heat races are really good, as Dane Norris, Lane Foils, Hayden Tolson, 40 laps here at Eldora Speedway for the Super Late Models. We are underway. Mark Montgomery, thank you for the follow. Everybody crossed up. Hunter Jordan all crossed up as well, and everybody was able to gather together and stay green. As the first start's always the worst for the Super Late Models, but hey, we complete lap number 1. Captain Keith, what do you think so far tonight for the Super Late Models? These are our B-Class 2000 program. Dane Norris on the 115, your early leader. Lane Foyle is going to try to shuffle it up on the outside. He gets the run. He gets the hole. He's going to go up to the top in turn 1 and 2. Lane Foyle says, hold my beer, Dane Norris. I'm going to take the race lead going into 3 and 4. Then he's going to bury the right rear quarter panel in the wall as we have 4 out of 40. Lane Foyle's your leader. Kevin Walker at number 24 going to be in the 5th spot. But look at this gaggle of cars. What baby Fields? How you doing, boss? We got the super late models out here tonight, sir. Pretty good racing as Daniel Betts in that number 1 machine. Looking a little crossed up there 4 wide over here in the mid-pack of the field. Dawson Nelson in the 9. Daniel Betts. Oh, Jacob Owens 4 wide. Look out. Oh, I knew somebody was going to go around. Caution flag. Caution flag on the speedway as Dawson Nelson had the lift because he saw the 32 of Hunter Jordan into the wall, and they're 4 wide down the whole backstretch here as Hunter Jordan spooks the 9 of Nelson, lifts a little bit, they all crunch, and at the end of the day, the 9 of Dawson Nelson goes around and Daniel Betts gets involved in turn number 1, or number 3. That's our first cause of yellow here this afternoon. Straight up racing. 4 wide, Hunter Jordan into the wall. Dawson Nelson lift, and you all crash together. And unfortunately, Nelson and Daniel Betts got involved as they were 4 wide down the backstretch for our first yellow. Well, that's our first yellow, everybody, of the day here for us. I'm the one driving the pace truck. Got this right. Caleb Manzi out of Caleb Manzi Racing is driving the official SLR. Oh, no, sorry. The official iRacing pace truck. If you guys want to get on the simulator, Caleb Romanzi is our official pace truck driver. Double file going to be 1 to green, everybody. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. Oh, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. So, Daniel Betts, Hayden Tolson also went into the hot pits. As something must have not been right with that race car. He's going to go to the tail. Betts, you can go to the outside. 19 to the inside. Unfortunately, the 9 didn't get back out. Your day is over. Alrighty, so our first car out of this event will be Dawson Nelson, as he was unable to get this car back out to the speedway in time. And we are back to green flag racing here this afternoon at Eldora Speedway. As I got a Dane Norris, a little flicker there, but he's all right. As you had somebody just disappear in front of my eyes on the inside. I don't know who that was, but a car disappeared, and another car disappears as well. Oh, it was the 55 of Ian Liddell disappeared on my screen. I saw him in the middle of 3 and 4. I was like, oh, he better not have popped up in somebody's nose. 8 out of 40. I see pieces of a race car there in turns 1 and 2, and it looks like we will stay green as the number 14 of Lane Foyle is going to be the leader. You'll have the 115 of Dane Norris in the 2nd spot. You've got late models on the bottom side of the speedway and on the outside as that piece of sheet metal is still in turns 1 and 2. But hey, looks like our race control team ran out there in front of a bunch of late models and got it done. Tanner Thomas getting racy. He was 3 wide as the number 27 ride of Kim Hayes had to get hard on the brake binders. Somebody said about the number 10 rod of Casey Borgmeyer. He's now making some moves up from 8th spot to the starting position. Jack Hammer and Harry Lawn, thank you for your guys as follows. They'll continue to race, and Hayden's holding a 327. He's got some damage as well, as Tolson had to go into the hot pits. He went to the tip of the field. He's got some door damage on the right side of that race car. I guess he didn't like how it felt, but hey, they're 5 wide coming out of 4. As Tolson in the 327, working the inside. Casey Borgmeyer, the number 1 machine. Thomas into the wall. What a save. As Tolson's going to throw the big slider, man. This racetrack's got a lot of these super late models looking a little confused with that bit of track prep. Can I shout out Jesse, your wife? Hello, Jesse, Baby Film's wife. We are currently live 14 out of 40 for these Pro Super Duper late models as Adam Holbert, he went to the tail of the field at number 97 machine. He's got the 55 of Ian Liddell to the outside of him as they go down to the back stretch here once again as we got some lap down traffic of the 33 of Tate Wog as Lane Foyles is already ripping the outside shelf as he is still your current leader. As Tate Wog going to be the first car lap down, Dane Norris as well. Kevin Walker goes right into the same corner to the lap down car. What are you doing? As it's Kevin Walker. I don't know why he's driving into lap down traffic. He's got Dane Norris right there in front of him. After that, it's going to be Dane Norris actually in the second spot. Scratch that. As my SDK starting to act up once again. I thought Dane was a lap down car as he flashes in front of my eyes. Oh, I hate when that happens. Kevin Walker going to take a look to the inside of the 33 of Tate Wog. There's Ivan Godwin, and Dane Norris is holding his line. Kevin Walker to the inside. That is a battle for the second spot, and Dane Norris going to go around. Ivan Godwin in the number 24 had enough of Dane Norris, and he said, beep, beep, get out the way. Ivan Godwin just gets a little too much, and he gets underneath the skirt of Dane Norris, gets a good look, and check this out. Ivan Godwin's going to go to the tail. And good news for Dane Norris, though. He was able to keep the car off the wall after he got spun out. So I think Dane Norris's car is going to be okay. But that is a simple straight up spin. And Dane Norris comes to a rest on the front stretch. He should be able to continue on with this race. Remember, drivers, all pits are available. Ivan Godwin, you got a good look underneath Dane Norris' skirt, and he went around with that contact. Well, I'm just hoping. So our field under yellow flag conditions here for the second time, just under halfway to go. As Lane Foyles is still your leader, we're going to see if Lane Foyles can able to hang on. He's got a fast competitor, Kevin Walker, to the outside of him at number 24. It's the 97. That's going to be Adam Holbert now. He started dead last into this one. Hayden Tolson fresh out of the pit area with that little bit of right side door damage on that car. And it looks like he might have got some repair work done on that race car. Still showed a little bit of door damage, but he might be all right. Double file going to be one to green this time by Field. Double file going to be one to green this time by Dalen Hardberger. Thank you for the 2 shares, my friend. Thank you so much for that. As our tonight's super late models, we do have one UMP race as we're double file one to green, all cars out of the pit area. So looks like Dane Norris going to catch a little bit of repair work as Ivan Godwin went to the tail. As we are ready to rip as the 14 of Lane Foyles, Kevin Walker. Hey, we're ready to go. We're back underway for our second restart this afternoon. Adam Holbert in the 97 on the inside. Look at the number 10 machine. Where did Casey Bormeyer come from? As he is from deep in this one. Had a little bit of trouble in heat race action. And I took the top lane away from him off of 3 and 4 as the top 3 are burying their right rear quarter panels into the fence line. As Tolson able to work to the middle side of the speedway. Kevin Walker there as well. A little bit of push and shoving here going on between Kim Hayes and Jacob Owens at number 21. As Kim Hayes in the 27 to the outside as we are halfway to go here at Eldora Speedway. Field's looking really good here this afternoon. Lane Foyles in the 14, still your leader, but he's in the wall in turn number 4. As you got 19 to go, is Kevin Walker in the number 24, starting to reel him in. As Hayden Tolson in the 327 in the third spot's got a little problem handling in turn number 2. Kevin Walker, oh, he tags Lane Foyles. Gets a big run to the inside of a turn number 4. You got 18 to go. 18 to go for the super late models. As my broadcast partner Peter has just said, it's all Kevin Walker. And look, Peter, we got the number 327 Hayden Tolson, third person announcing coming up. As the 97 Adam Holbert will be in the 4th spot. It'll go to Casey Bormeyer in the number 10 ride. You got the 21 of Jacob Owens. Meanwhile, the number 27 machine of Kim Hayes. It'll go to the number 1 of Tanner Thomas. As contact made between Ivan Godwin and number 24. Took an EOL penalty for getting in the back of the 115 of Dane Norris. 16 to go for the super late models. It sure is. Kevin Walker is going to be going after lane foils, but he's got to keep it out of the wall as well with 15 to go. Hayden Tolson going to take a stand on the inside of Kevin Walker for the second slot. Tolson into the 327. Kevin Walker in that number 24. Down to the backstretch. Here comes Tolson. Slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Buries the right rear into the wall as we got 14 to go for the race for second. Walker with another slide job in turn 1 and 2. Notice it ain't on the top in turns 1 and 2, but it's in 3 and 4 as lane foils buries the right rear quarter panel in the wall. Play a little wall tap game. 13 to go here at as we have our third yellow, and it's going to be for Brendan Bazell and Ian Liddell. And Bazell's upside down in turn number 3. Oh, Brendan Bazell, he said he wasn't confident when he started on the pole, and I can see why. Brendan Bazell is going to come up and say, hey, Ian Liddell, as Liddell gets into the door, and Bazell and Liddell make contact. And there is a crash in turn number 3 involving both drivers. Both drivers got involved between Bazell and Ian Liddell for our third yellow here for the Super Late Models at Eldora Speedway. Remember, drivers, all pits are available during yellow flag conditions. I'll let you know when we're on the green. Well, this just got interesting. We got about 12 more laps to go in this one. As my SDK scoring time is a little bit off. It says 30 out of 40, but it's really lap number 28. So 12 lap shootout here for the Super Late Models. Their third yellow this afternoon. Can you guys believe this is iRacing? Yes, no, maybe so. As I'm wondering when that right rear quarter panel of lane foil is going to hold up, because he's been burying that quarter panel in just enough to get that little tap in. Meanwhile, it'll be Kevin Walker in the number 24 and Adam Holbert in the number 97. All drivers in the hot pits. All drivers in the hot pits. Come on down. So as Hayden Tolson and company are going to restack them and re-rack them, we got an interesting, very, very, very interesting surface being shown here at Eldora. It's in the middle of turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's up on the top. So we'll see if anything that's going to change, but here we go. Hey, thanks for the follow, SECQA. As we're going to get ready to go, the 55 Ian Liddell does make it back out on the speedway. As we are ready to rock and roll, we're underway. Good start by Hayden Tolson on the outside. That's going to leave lane foil to the bottom. Oh, we got tars around. We got another yellow flag. Carter Long in the 29 and Justin Byram involved in turns 1 and 2. Whoa, that happened all the way back here. Hold on. We got the 27 trying to jump out of line. That didn't work out for him because Kim Hayes going to try to jump this start. Casey's going to fire a little slower. Kim's going to drive it there, goes 3 wide down to the front stretch, and all but dumps Casey Borgman. And then after that, they're somehow saving it, and Borgman's going to wash up there. Carter Long's got nowhere to go, and we're going to put that on the 27 of Kim Hayes. Kim, you jumped that start on the 10 of Casey, which resulted into that crash of Casey and Carter Long getting together. Well, with that quick caution, that put Hayden Tolson out in front. Since iRacing has that weird rule built inside of it, so now Tolson will now be considered your race leader. Kim Hayes tried to jump that start there, put a 3 wide with Casey, and if Casey had nowhere to go, Carter was there on the outside of him, contact was made. So, we're going to get ready to rumble. Double file going to be 1 to green once again. Double file 1 to green, double file 1 to green for Liddell and Justin Byram. Don't jump those starts, guys. Let's go. Those are going to get ready to rock and roll as Kevin Walker in the number 24. Hayden Tolson, your new leader due to the rule in iRacing. Back-to-back yellows. Leader sometimes gets screwed out of that, but hey, we are back underway. Tolson in the 327 will lead him in turns 1 and 2. As the number 24, Kevin Walker down to the backstretch. Lane pulls in the 14. Does he have anything? As Tolson into the wall. Lane foils into the wall as well at number 14 as we got 10 to go. This time by here at Eldora Speedway. as Tolson works on the outside. Lane 4 is going to try to get a run down on the inside as Tolson to the middle in 3 and 4. Slide line. Buries the right rear quarter panel in the wall as Lane 4 is on the bottom, but here comes Kevin Walker in that number 24. Lane Foyle's out of fuel. Lane Foyle's out of fuel and gets dumped down in turns 1 and 2. Lane Foyles forgot to put fuel in it. Oh no, Lane Foyles in the 14 went to the bottom side of the speedway, and you're going to watch it bog as it went into the corner. Car lays completely flat. Slows completely down, shuts down on him, and there's the 97 of Adam Holbert to get in the back bumper of him. Lane Foyles ran out of fuel. No way. Let's listen in. I guarantee it. Let's listen in the cockpit. Yep, he ran out of fuel. Oh, man. Not enough fuel in the number 14. That's a tough break for Lane Foyles. Holbert, you're good. Foyles ran out of fuel, sir. No way! Caution flag number 5. After the last races, man, have been pretty interesting. As we got just shy about 8 more to go, and heartbreak central for Lane Foyles running out of fuel. Adam Holbert doesn't have a whole lot of nose damage on that race car. Should be good to go. Double file, 1 to green drivers. Double file, 1 to green. Man, Lane Foyles, RBD Racing. Thank you for the exploding heart tonight as we have the Super Laminals here at Eldora. Kevin Walker's right rear spoiler is completely jacked up. Adam Holbert in 97 for the 3rd spot so far, but the number 1 machine, the newcomer out of CSS, that's Tanner Thomas. As how about Ivan Godwin coming back from the rear of the field at number 24. Jacob Bowens in the number 21. Let's see if we can get this one over with 8 to go here at Eldora Speedway. Tires getting all nice and cold, and here comes Dane Norris in the 115. Oh, Ivan Godwin into the wall. And what a save for Jacob Owens in the number 21. Oh my goodness, he was completely sideways after contact after Ivan Godwin got in the wall and scared the whole field as the Super Lane Models are skating on ice rinks right now. Tanner Thomas and the number 1 machine is making the move up to the 3rd spot with 6 more to go. Tanner Thomas coming out of nowhere in the CSS number 1 machine, starting to close into number 24, Kevin Walker, as we got 5 to go, going to be this time by. Tanner Thomas trying to get a rip on the outside of the speedway as Kevin Walker, that number 24 car right there in front of him, has, yes, as we got 5 more to go for these Super Late Models here tonight, as this has been a little bit of a longer race, but it's all right with 4 to go. Hayden Tolson driving away through the field about a 10 faster than the rest of the field. That number 327 machine, as it's going to be the 24, Kevin Walker. How about Tanner Thomas joining in as he just got into the wall? That's going to allow Adam Holbert to 97 to close in for that 3rd and final podium spot. Ivan Godwin's going to get him a little bit of a tag going into turn number 2. Drag race down to the backstretch here for the Super Late Models tonight. As here comes Holbert through the middle. Thomas into the wall in that number 1 machine. 2 sticks in the air this time by. 2 to go is Thomas going to try to work the bottom off of turn number 2. I'm not for sure that's going to be the place to be. As Adam Holbert in the 97, Thomas going to hit the wall. There's Ivan Godwin, big slider into the fence, white flag in the air. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, if luck was not anything, Hayden Tolson sure got it, as he's going to win 2 here tonight. As he will get it done. It'll go to Kevin Walker. The battle for 3rd will go to Adam Holbert on the bottom. Holbert, come on down for the top 3 photo, everybody. Top 3 photo. Come on down, Adam. I got a photo for you. What a show as Tolson gets it done on 5 yellows here tonight. Tolson, if you wanted the stage, you could take it. Line straight up for me, boys. Straight up for me. Straight up. There you go. A little more, Adam. That'll be cool. Got it. Thanks, guys. Cool deal, as that's going to be our super late models here at the Eldora Speedway. 5 yellows in it, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good green flag racing out of it before our first yellow flag waved. And, you know, not a bad show, everybody. Somebody out there, you going to be able to beat Hayden Tolson? Come on down. Oh, Hayden, you went into the pits early there in that event, man. What happened to the side of that door?
I really don't remember what happened. I just know I was running. I think it was third or second. It was either second or third, and I went to move to the top in 3 and 4 and drove it in a little too hard and smacked the wall, and just pitted just to be safe. And I'm glad because I had 35 seconds optionals, and decided to pit and try to get high back as I could, and we were really good there. I don't know, I didn't feel very good up top in 1 and 2, and there at the end there, I kind of moved, after that last restart, I kind of moved down like the lower middle lane in 1, and I was really good down there. I had really good drive off, and sent consistent lap times there, and that's what took to win that race.
Well, Hayden, I tell you, you've been dominant here, and Baby Film says Hayden's still the GOAT. I've seen some other fans out there rooting for you and things like that. When's the merch trailer sales that come on down?
Heck, oh no. No, I do appreciate the support and stuff, though. I try to put a show on every race I'm in. You know, I kind of like starting back, to be honest with you. I feel like I put a better show on when I start in the back, and my racecraft is really good. So, yeah, try to put on a show.
KC said, nice win. Also, Baby Films asked, you have any social medias at a young age?
I got Facebook. You can find me at just type in my first and last name, Hayden Tollison. Instagram is Hayden_Tollison327. And yeah, man, just find me on them 2, Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, if you never need help, hit me up.
He said a fan pick is coming soon. Hayden Tolson, another win for you, man. Who do you got to think?
Just see Filmy Sports, from Drill C Speed Shop. They were some chassis, high performance C, VLR. You put your race on, and we'll catch you at the next track, wherever it is.
Yeah, we're going to Cedar Lake for the super late models, man. You are starting to make some noise here, my friend. But so is, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So is Kevin Walker, though. As Kevin Walker. Another second here.
This is so BS. It's always me that ends up with the bent spoiler. What the heck?
Why do you have these bent spoilers, Kevin?
Well, I think I know exactly where it came from. A caution came out, and then everyone checked up, and I was full throttle in, and I went push tight to the wall, and I smacked the brake pedal, and it hit the wall real hard, and I seen it gave me a 2X. I was like, yeah, my spoiler's definitely bent. But before that, I definitely probably had a car to win there. I had like little slider line up to the wall in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm really good at, and I caught Hayden there. I was about to get to his outside, and then the caution came out, which kind of screwed me. Then I go and bent my spoiler. But if I didn't bent my spoiler, I feel like we could definitely put another show there with Tolson. Been trying to, but spoilers kept getting me. But yeah, it was a good race.
You ready to go to another beat the wall down racetrack called Cedar Lake?
I just hope Hayden don't get wrecked by a lap car this time. Maybe he could race it out like last time.
Well, we'll see what you can do in that number 24 machine, man. Who do you got to think?
If I'm there, I got told by my mother she needs to talk to me, so let's just hope I'm not in trouble.
You probably are. Who do you got to think?
Gotta pull up my thingy. Sullins Transport, NCR, Selena Truck Stop, Fusion Setup Shop, Adapt Sim Sports, A Plus Environmental, Sweet Victory, my parents, my family, and you from this race home.
Hey, man, thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate you for racing, man, and we'll see you in the next one.
See, senor.
Yes, see. Adios. Alrighty, how about Brian Shoemaker says, tune in on raceon.com. Shiverysport LA is doing a 30K race for the USR factory stock class. So once we're done here watching iRacing, if you want to go check out a real life race, check out raceon.com. So as we're going to get ready, it's all good. I do race on Sundays. I race about Sundays, about 2 o'clock on Sundays. And we have our Cedar Lake Super Late models getting ready to go. Saturdays, I was supposed to work at a racetrack, but I don't know if I'm going back, so maybe. If you want, you can join the SLR Discord, !Discord, as we're going to get ready to go. And we got Tanner Thomas coming back for more here for the Cedar Lake Speedway. Jet Martin, Kevin Walker Jr., Dane Norris here for our Super Late Model program. We do have a UMP modified event getting ready to come up next as well. So you get to see another different style race. Those UMP modifieds will still be B class, and they will be at the Lima Land Speedway or Lima Land Motorsports Park. So if you guys like UMP modifieds, come on down. Brandon Brazell says, I got to figure something out. I don't know yet, but it needs fixed ASAP. I mean, I think we all need fixed somehow, boss. And Marlene, I got that awesome certificate deal. I can't read it. It's in Spanish. As we're going to get ready to rock, as the Super Duper Late Model is getting ready to line up here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. So that's what we got so far. Is Dane Norris in the 115 is going to be the first car out here this afternoon. 327 for the win. Need him in NASCAR Sims ASAP. I do not know if he runs NASCAR or not. But we have our Super Late Models rejoining once again. Tommy Duncan Jr., Casey Borgman. Pretty much the same guys, size Tommy Duncan Jr. joining us. Ivan Godwin, Tyler Spradley, Brandon Bazell, Carter Long, Justin Byram, JT Wellman will be joining us, Lane Foles, and a few other guys as well. So we do probably going to have a 24-car field here as Tanner Thomas be joining us in a number 96M machine here this afternoon for the C Motors ride. Cody B. McDonald joins us. We got Kim Hayes in the Glenn's Auto number 27 machine. Make sure you don't run out of fuel. Daniel Betts in the Mahindra Tractors number 14. Hayden Tolson in the 327, who's got 2 in a row so far here tonight. He is the guy the beat. I know Baby Films is a big old quote-unquote Hayden Tolson fan, as you have a few other drivers here as well, and everybody, Peyton Burkett, Justin Byram is going to be here. You also got Ivan Godwin, Daniel Betts, and a few other guys. So there's more drivers that are showing up here this afternoon, and let's move them up to the outside. All cars to the top. All cars to the top side of the speedway. Please and thank you. Let's get some track prep, get those marbles all pushed up into the wall. Everybody to the top side of the speedway here for the Super Late Models. Thank you. Yes, sir. I'll tell you, I'm honored, though, that I may have to leave. It's all good, Jeffrey Wellman. No worries. As we got about 24 Super Late Models. Bryson Dafford's going to be here. You've got a bunch of other drivers joining in. And, there's some Kevin Walker fans in here. There's a lot of Hayden Tolson fans. Besides Hayden Tolson, is there any other drivers that you might like? I know Lane Full fans were showing up here earlier. Do you have any other drivers? Like I said, these are all open hosted sessions. Some of the baddest dudes come in here and go racing, just so you know. So if you got a favorite driver that's showing up, please let me know. I'll try to give them a nice little rundown as we got track prep underway here for these Super Late Models. You know K-Dub? I think we all know K-Dub. We got 24 Super Late Models joining in this afternoon again, as we will have 2 full heat races of 12 cars apiece, as everybody's running that outside middle side as well. So we're going to keep running that top end just for a little bit longer, and then we're going to move to the middle side of the speedway. Okay, drivers, everybody to the middle side of the speedway in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Middle side of the speedway, please. In the middle, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's like you're doing like aerobics exercise. And 1 and whoops. That's how you do. You know when you say stuff like that. But 24 of some of the baddest dudes on the planet here in Iracing are going to be joining us here for the dirt side of things, as the number 51 of Tyler Spradley going to be joining us on the Max Light Ribble Lab Work D. Will Sim. That's sports or shots. Might be spots. I'm not for sure, as that's going to be Tyler Spradley. You got Jet Martin here as well. They got the 115 of Dane Norris, who got ran over at Eldora Speedway there by Evan Godwin, but he was able to finish that as well. Hunter Jordan be joining us in that number 22 machine as we have more and more drivers going to be joining in. Ian Rumsey is going to be here and a few other guys as well. We do have, I say and I quote, a full field of super late models as Kevin Walker Jr. has not, I complete.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, Jet? Can you hear me, Jet?
Yeah, I can. Can you tell me if my car stink or not? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'll let you know then when it's in the heat race.
All right, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome, boss. Jet, I'll have to let you know in heat race number 2. Hannah Bazzel's like, give me that EOL already. Instantly. All right, I think everybody's raced here before at least once. Anybody want an EOL penalty? Please let me know. All cars make it to the show.
I'll tell you what.
All right, gotcha, Hunter. So, Peter, who's winning? Tolson starts dead last in this one. I don't know. Alrighty, gentlemen, welcome to the show. Remember, all starts are on the leader. Ops repair work is available under yellow flag conditions. Places to exit the speedway, please. So, anywhere in the infield that you can turn in safely, or eject yourself in the pit area all the way to the fence gate. I will not get mad at that. Drivers, don't straight line anybody. Don't full send anybody. Let's go racing. If you do straight line anybody or deliberately wreck anybody, it's not that serious. I got 2 cars taking an EOL, so Ian Liddell, I'm going to have the 96 car in your spot in at 55. So Tanner Thomas, you can hear me, go to the inside. 27, you can go to the outside, and then 55, you can line straight up. Dolson, you can go to the inside in the 327, 24 of Ivan Godwin to the outside, and then 53 and 22 to the tail, any way you guys choose. Alrighty, let's get ready to go. By the way, that's about it. Go racing. Thank you for letting that pace truck get away from you a little bit too. Here at Cedar Lake, I gotta get all the cars out on the speedway before we can go 1 to green. So, yeah. So, when I say come on out of the speedway, if you're in the hot pits, come on down. Good luck, guys. Ian, you got them anywhere in the front, down in 3 and 4. Well, let's get it started here for these good old super duper late models. Ian Rumsey and Tyler Spradley, Bryson Daffern. It's going to go to Justin Byram, Kim Hayes, Ian Liddell, Hayden Tolson, Carlton Jordan, and Tolson will be your starting field as we are underway. Super late models racing to turn 1 and 2 here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Tyler Spradley, big slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. He will take the race lead. What a slider right there. Oh, Ian Rumsey pushes way tight. As John Byram and the number 18 man, that's going to be old Mr. Bryson Daffern as they're 3 wide, 4 wide around the speedway. After number 25 of Ian Rumsey's going to be able to work to the outside of the speedway. You got him down low, you got him up high, you got him all over the racetrack. As there's more contact, Ivan Godwin's going to get in the back of Bryson Daffern in the number 18, and so will be the number 19 of Justin Byram. As everybody's all slicing and dicing, 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Hang on to her, what a save! 5 out of 8. How did nobody die out of that? Somebody knows how to drive or something, as they were 5 wide coming off of turn number 2. As these super late models are putting on one spectacular show here at Cedar Lake. As Daffern's going to take a stand to Hayden Tolson down to the backstretch as we roll through the middle. As Tyler Spradley's your leader with 2 to go. As Byron's going to be not your race leader, it's going to be all the number 51 of Tyler Spradley from the Max White Sim Shop. He'll see the white flag this time by here for the Super Late Models here at Cedar Lake. as it's all going to be Tyler Spradley. They're still racing in the mid-pack of the field, but check this out. The number 51 of Tyler Spradley will get it done. It'll go to Ian Rumsey. How about Justin Byron, that number 19 machine? You've got the number 327 of Hayden Tolson, the number 27 machine of Kim Hayes, as we are ready to rock and roll as the Super Duper Late Models Heat Race number 1. That is your finishing order. Could you believe it? They were 5 wide coming off of 2, and nobody died? What? Oh my. EOLs, anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so? And figures, Kevin Walker Jr. starts on the pole. We all pray. I was praying too. I was like, oh my. Kevin Walker with internet quality problems. So he's got spoiler problems and internet problems. Okay, inside lane, just go ahead and move on up. That's the best way I can make that one fair. Like I said, gentlemen, we're here to go racing. Don't straight line. Don't beat and bang on each other consistently or anything like that. Yeah, we have rules, but remember, all these races are trials. So if I don't like how you drive, well, that sucks to be you. Good luck, everybody, and have fun out there. Well, Kevin Walker Jr. is going to miss his heat race due to upload packet loss. Aww. So let's get it started here at Cedar Lake for the Super Late Models. Another 10 car starting heat race number 2. Tommy Duncan Jr. and the number 7 machine from the triple Motorsports Junior Racing Tire number 7 machine of Tommy Duncan Jr. How about the number 17? It's going to be Peyton Burkett, going to be here tonight for the Burkett Yacht Works. Oh, he must got a yacht. After that, it's going to be the number 28 machine of Cody B. McDonald. After that, it's going to be the 14 of Daniel Betts. You got the number 10 of Casey Borgmeyer with the number 29 of Carter Long. It'll go to Jet Martin. Jet, your car is black. As we are ready to rock and roll. Gore Money with the exploding hard. Let's go. You just moved in next door? Okay. So as these Super Late Models are back underway, as the number 7 ride, that's going to be all Tommy Duncan Jr. going to be working to the inside, as you will have a new leader for heat race number 2, and his name's going to be the 17 of Peyton Burkett. And Burkett's going to be able to roll to the inside of the speedway. He will be your leader. Here comes the number 28 machine, Cody B. McDonald, side job right across the nose to the 7 of Tommy Duncan Jr., and he will take the second spot away. As the number 10 machine of Casey Borgmeyer, big run for the 14 of Daniel Betts. He got hard on the binders as well. A lot of racing here at Cedar Lake. Contact is made between Borgmeyer and the number 7 machine of Tommy Duncan. Duncan to the outside, Bergmeyer to the inside. Great battle down to the backstretch. You got some beating and banging, and lane foils flashing on my screen once again as the battle for that third spot's looking really good. Dirt Dictionary, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate ya. As the number 7 of Tommy Duncan Jr. to the outside, Borgmeyer, oh my God, into him. As lane folds in the 14 right there behind him as well. Taking a stab to the inside. You do got a battle for the race lead. As Peyton Burkett's still going to be your leader. We got 3 to go here at Cedar Lake Speedway. So as Peyton Burkett's going to be able to roll to the middle with 3 and 4. Cody B. McDonald to the bottom. Oh my God, to him. You got 2 to go this time by. As the number 28 machine of Cody McDonald still trying to work to the bottom. Peyton Burkett's getting that momentum built up on the top of the turn 1 and 2. Gets a little loose off of 4. White flag for the 17. Thank you guys for the follows, D. Ellis and Dirt Dictionary Media. Thank you for the latest follows. As the number 17 of Peyton Burkett, he will get it done. It'll be Cody B. McDonald. Great battle for the third spot. A rub doors. It is going to be lane foils at the line. As Dane Norris, Carter Long, Casey Borgmeyer get together there. As the 4 of JT Wellman, Jet Martin will be your finishing order. Well, you guys ready for 40 laps of iRacing Super Late Model action? Because I am. I don't know about y'all. Is your favorite drivers here this afternoon? I know this is iRacing, I know. But some of these guys are some of the baddest dudes. Hayden down for a rear challenge. You know what I always do though, Kevin? I do offer those EOL penalties. I am offering EOL penalties for the feature. Remember, there's only 40 laps. Tire wear should not be a problem. Anybody want an EOL? Thank you, Dirk Dishamary. Thank you for the awesome exploding heart.
I will take one.
Kevin Walker is going to take one. You know what? What's
Hey,
what?
you should come back here with me, Bob.
Kevin, I know you'd like to talk. Please keep comms for EOLs, please. Come on now, boys. P7 to P. Hayden Tolson's going to take one.
Yo, hand me one too.
Oh my, we really going to do this? Mic up for me, Godwin.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Behind all of them.
You want to be behind all of them?
That is not a good idea. God.
I don't want to wreck y'all.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the show. B-Class 2000 iRacing. You guys are some of the baddest guys and gals on iRacing. You got a lot of people watching this stream right now here tonight. The 5 wide off of 2, that was spectacular. I don't know how you all didn't die. Other than that, you know how this all goes. No straight lines, no full send sliders, no intentionally dooring people and junking people. Racing happens, we know it. Just go out there and just respect each other and have a good race. If you're going to pull it in at any time, please use the infield or launch yourself across the forest. I will get a great clip on it. Got a couple cars taking EOL penalties to the back of the rear challenge, so everybody can move up. Everybody from the inside, just go ahead and move on up. If you straight line, full send anybody at any time, you're not going to like me. And other than that, go out there and have some fun, guys. Good luck, everybody. So let's get ready to rumble, they like to say, or is that boxing? I don't know, man. We got 22 super duper late models starting here this afternoon. And we got a couple of EOL challenges going on with Hayden Tolson, Ivan Godwin, and Kevin Walker. So, you ready for 22 bad iRacing son of a guns on the speedway? It's going to be Tyler Spradley going to be leading away. You got Burkett on the outside of him. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 25. That'll be Ian Rumsey, the number 28 of Cody B. McDonald, the 19 of Justin Byram, Lane Foyles, Kim Hayes, Tommy Duncan Jr., Bryson Daffer, and Dane Norris. Ladies and gentlemen, the super late models are ready to slice and dice here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. It's showtime. Can we get through turns 1 and 2? Pre into the gods above, and everybody's looking good. We're going to go 3 wide, the middle of 3 and 4. I see Brandon Mazzell all crossed up. Look out, everybody through the middle of the field. Oh my God, we complete lap number 1. Lap number 1, number 4 wide for dead last. That didn't look good either, but hey, we completed lap number 1. As we race into turn 3 and 4, the field's still trying to get their car together. Remember, there's a lot of moisture on the racetrack. We're all about 3 wide. Peyton Burkett got that big runner to the outside with that number 14 machine. It's going to be Lane Foyles. You've got the number 28 of Cody B. McDonald. Lane Foyles rubbing doors as Lane Foyles able to hang on to it. It's Cody B. McDonald on the inside. Good battle there for the one you want to say, the 5th and the 6th spot. Lane Foyles in that number 14. There's going to be McDonald. Bryson Daffergan really racing with Kim Hayes, that number 27 machine, showing the old right side of his brand new race car as they were able to gather up down to the backstretch. Oh, we got Dane Norris crossed up over here as well. Dane Norris with a great save. You got the number 24, Kevin Walker, and there's Hayden Tolson still trying to slice her way after taking EOL challenges here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. But so far, this race has looking pretty good. This is B-Class 2000. Good race here. Look at them. 3 wide, 4 wide. Oh, man, that's a big old piece that's coming out of turn number 4. But look how beautiful that looks. Can you believe these are iRacing drivers? These are all people in their simulator. I said too much. That's Dane Norris and Dane. Oh, 5 wide. 5 wide out of turn number 4 once again. Holy pandemonium is going on here at Cedar Lake tonight. As Dane Norris going to get tripped up. Oh, he disappears. Everybody hits the brake pedal, and Dane Norris going to get out of town. Dane Norris said, I am done with this. As the super late models continue, and Dane Norris going to be the first car out of this race, he said, I'm out of this. Oh my God, 10 out of 40 as we'll get a Hayden update here in just a minute as Tyler Spradley's your race leader. Ian Rumsey with a little bit of internet problem. He'll be in the number 25 as it'll be the number 19 of Justin Byram as that's going to be your top three so far. You've got the number 17 of Peyton Burkett. After that, it's going to be the number 14 of Lane Foyles, the number 28 of Cody Dean McDonald, and the number 18 of Bryson Daffern. That's going to be your 7th spot. You will have the number 27 ride. That's going to be all Kim Hayes. You've got the number 29 of Carter Long in the 9th spot. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 96 of Tanner Thomas, the number 14 of Daniel Betts. Here is your update. Hayden Tolson is in the 12th spot so far after starting in the back of the field as he's working on the inside of Daniel Betts at number 14. As we'll go to the 7 of Tommy Duncan Jr., you have the 55 of Ian Liddell with the number 24 machine of Kevin Walker in the 15th spot. Ivan Godwin at number 24 tags Ian Liddell, saves it, he gets involved with Zach Hicks, and we got our first yellow. And JT Wellman's going to get caught up. Yellow and four for Ivan Godwin. Woo! First yellow on the speedway at lap number 14 for Ivan Godwin as looks like Godwin kind of missed it a little bit. He's going to get just a bit of a run. Catches the 55 ride right there off of turn number 2. Zach's got nowhere to go. Ivan just couldn't save it. They link up. Ivan Godwin's going to get put up into the fence, and that's going to be our first yellow of the day. So, before we get back to green flag conditions, can we get like claps in the channel as we started 22 super late models here at the SLR show, and they went 15 laps of green flag action. Can you guys give them a round of applause real quick in the chat? I don't care how you do it, claps, star claps, however you do it. Please just let these guys know you thank them. That was a heck of a good run for these super late models. All right, guys, I delayed 1 lap. We got a big field. Can we get these cars double filed up, please? Can we get them all double filed up, ready to go? I'll let the guys in the hot pits know that we're going 1 to green. Attention all drivers in the hot pits. Field's coming around turns 1 and 2. Field, you can slow down, Peyton. They're coming around turns 1 and 2. All cars that are going to return the speedway, come out now. Does anybody know the 1 to green button for this point? Is it down the front stretch or in turns 1 and 2?
I think it's right at the start line.
And the pace truck's too far away, that's why. So we'll have to go 2 to green. I'm sorry, everybody. All cars, you got another chance here. All cars, come on down. Yeah, we were way too far of the pace truck. I lost sight of it. I'm sorry, everybody. 1 to green will be this time by. So we do what we do is I lost sight of the pace truck, and we try to stay away from it because I'll show you guys what it does here at Cedar Lake. It's one of the weirdest things I ever see. So it's going to pull off. Do not go green if you get the green flag, boys. Do not go if you got the green flag. Pace trucks in 3 and 4, it's on the leader. So you see how it pulls off and goes up on the speedway? So when they go green, the late models run right into it. So looks like everybody made it back out. Let's continue. On you, leader. On you. Anywhere in the middle of 3 and the end of 4. Well, let's try this again as Tyler Spradley and Ian Rumsey. Hey, Robbie Meyer, thank you for the follow, and let's go back racing for the Super Late Models here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Oh, can we make it through turn 1 and 2 on a restart? We're 3 wide with Hayden Tolson stuck in the middle there as he's got Carter Long. We got 2 cars into the wall in the back of the field. It looks like they're going to be able to keep it together as Zach Hicks and company and the number 10 of Casey Borgmeyer. Both cars kept it straight, and we will stay green. Everybody trying to beat the wall down in turn 3 and 4. Tanner Thomas going to get ejected out of the ballpark. Tanner Thomas got ejected out of the ballpark, and he pulls it in. Oh, my. Little bit of rubbing, a little bit of racing as Carter Long and at number 29 cuts through 6 lanes of traffic. Takes a rear spoiler with him as well, and somehow able to gather together, and we will stay green again. Unbelievable, Carter Long. Settle down, buddy. Just settle down, boss. Oh my goodness, 21 to go. We just saw a whole bunch of stuff going on as Hayden Tolson now worked up into the 4th spot already. As Tanner Tom is able to, oh boy, I just saw the 18 get put into the fence by the 25 of Ian Rumsey, and now Hayden Tolson's already worked up to the 2nd spot already. As we got the 25 around for a caution flag. Oh man, the 55 just drilled him as well. Wow, no way. 25 car is going to go around on the front stretch. I'm trying to get on him, but he's too close to the pace truck of Ian Rumsey. As Rumsey and I believe somebody else was side by side down on the front stretch with him. Oh, that's going to be the bad racing number 18. Let's see what happens, shall we? So Tolson's going to throw the slider, clears it, gone. And then there's the 18, 25, and 18 made door-to-door contact. They link, and then he gets into the slick, and that's all she wrote. As the 55 of Liddell didn't even see it and drives right into the door side of them. And unfortunately, they are pretty much equal down to the front stretch. You got to call a race with the contact. Alrighty, we're going to delay a few laps here. We'll try to go 1 to green. I'll try to push it sooner. I'll follow along the pace truck. So basically, Brett, the 18 and the 25 are heads up. A little bit of door damage. I don't know if it's net code or maybe a wheel issue, but his car just abruptly spun out down to the front stretch. I'm going to call it racing. Their heads up coming out of the corner. So we'll get ready to go. Attention, all cars in the pit area. All cars in the pit area. Start coming on down. I'm going to try to go 1 to green. Somewhere on the front stretch, I think it is here. We'll see what happens. So all starts. Let's get ready to go. All cars out on the speedway. We'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Down the front stretch. 1 to green this time by. Double file. 1 to green this time by. This time by, everybody. It did go through. It's down on the front stretch here at Cedar Lake. So Ian Rumsey into the hot pit. So is Peyton Burkett in the number 17. As baby both them drivers not going to make it back out in time. And the field's ready to go. And they did not. So both their nights are over. As Tyler Spradley in number 51, as our second yellow flag waves, we got our second restart. We are back underway. 17 to go, and here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hayden Tolson is battling for the race lead after starting dead last, as he will throw the slide job in 3 and 4, and Tyler Spradley's in the wall. Tyler Spradley is in the wall in the 51 as he got himself. Unreal. Tyler Spradley in the 51 was your second place runner, and he said, nope. That car is going to go straight up the racetrack. No grip. And boom, right into the wall. Breaks the right front. Does a great job in the rest of the field, staying off the 51 of Tyler Spradley as he crashes in turns 3 and 4. Okay, guys, that's a 1-car crash. I'm not going to delay it here, so if anybody's going into the hot pits, pace truck lights are probably going out either this time or next time by, guys. Pace truck lights should be going out this time or next time by. That's our third yellow here this afternoon. Tyler Spradley drilled the fence. Double file 1 to green. Casey Borgman, Zach Hicks, and Tyler Spradley. Field's coming around. Field's coming around. Double file 1 to green. Guys in the back of the field are clear. 10 and the Zach machine, you guys are clear. So we are getting ready to fire off as our third yellow, 27 out of 40, actually 24 out of 40, and we are back underway for the super late models. Racetrack's really starting to get slicked off for some of these guys as we got them back up and green flag running. Here comes the 18 of Bryson Daffern. Daffern's going to go after Hayden Tolson. As Daffern's going to be able to roll it to the outside once again. What up, sir? As Bryson Daffern back to the inside of Hayden Tolson. 4 wide down to the backstretch. 3 wide down to the backstretch there with Daniel Betts and company. Good save as you got a battle for the race lead. And Bryson Daffern Daffern in the 18 will take the lead. Hayden Tolson back to the inside, and you'll have a new leader going in the middle of 3 and 4. As you got them 3 wide back here for the third spot. Justin Byram and Lane Foyles, they will rub doors out of the front stretch with 13 to go. Big 2-car slider there for Kevin Walker. As Lane Foyles says, hold my beer, Kevin, I'm going to go on the outside of ya. As we have a leader of the 18 of Bryson Daffern, 12 to go. 12 more to go for these super late models, and Bryson Daffern steals it away from him as he's got a ball. He's in the wall. No way. Bryson Daffern just buried the right rear into the wall. 11 to go. Tolson with a big slider in 1 and 2. Bryson Daffern with a good run down on the backstretch once again. As here comes Daffern. Slider into the wall once again. Hayden Tolson back to the inside. Double high five. 10 to go. As Hayden Tolson and the number 18 of Bryson Daffern. Daffern going to take a stand on the inside. Tolson with a little bit of internet flash. A door-to-door off of 4. Tolson, your new leader. Lane Foyles in the 14 there as well in the third spot, and Kevin Walker in the number 24. As Hayden Tolson, your leader, as he but got loose off of 4. 9 to get 8 to go. As we got a yellow involving JT Wellman. Our 4th yellow. As JT Wellman involved, and Carter Long and Daniel Betts. Not sure where JT Wellman was going, as Casey Borgman and Wellman and Borgman. Borgman looked like he had a broken right front. And JT and Borgman get together off of turn number 4, as that'll be our next cause of yellow. So, JT Wellman and company now, as Hayden Tolson just took the lead back once again for Bryson Daffern at number 18 machine. But remember, he buried that number 18 rod into the wall. So, we're going to line them up here. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by, everybody. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. So, as we're ready to finish this one off, we started 22 cars as Casey Borgmeyer and Hunter Jordan still in the hot pitch yet to go. But I think we got ourselves a good race here getting ready to go down, as Hayden Tolson in the number 327 is going to start on the pole. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 18 of Bryson Daffern. You got the number 14 of Lane Foyles with the number 24 of Kevin Walker. Gonna be your top 4. 5 more laps to go as the Super Late Models are ready to go down here at Cedar Lake. We're back underway, and it's 7 to go. Bryson Daffern got a good run off of turn number 2. Hayden Tolson gonna block that slider line, maybe get up into the wall. Everybody gets in the wall in 3 and 4. 6 to go for the Super Late Models. Now Kevin Walker's going to be able to get to the 3rd spot, as Hayden Tolson's going to see the high five from Barney R. Flagman. 5 to go this time around. 5 to go for the Super Late Models. Kevin Walker's going to look for a stab here for the 2nd spot. Kevin Walker to the inside. Slide job. Buries it across the nose of Bryson Daffern. Daffern's going to take a look to the inside. There's Lane Foyles. Oh, Lane Foyles stuck his nose where it didn't belong. And Kevin Walker's going to go around. No way. No. Lane Foyles is going for the pass on the inside of Kevin Walker. And here comes Bryson Daffern in the 18 with a clear slider. Kevin Walker went to check up for it, and Lane Foyles just wasn't quite ready. And Lane Foyles going to get underneath Kevin Walker and spin him out off of turn number 2. Justin Byram in a 19 just squeezes barely by. Cody B. McDonald, Tommy Duncan Jr., and Zach Hicks maybe getting around it. Nope, nowhere to go for him. He gets involved as well. Oh my. Huh. Man, this race has been on for a minute. We should be double file 1 to green. Clear slider by the 18. Lane foils on the inside of Kevin. Kevin lifted for the slider, and then he met lane foils in the 14. Fields coming around there, Byram. Fields coming around, Byram. You're good to go. Oh my, what a interesting deal. We had almost 15 laps of green flag action. You know the old story? Cautions breed cautions as Hayden Tolson and Bryson Davern go back to war. We're underway. Got about 3 more to go for the Super Late Models, and you got a battle for the race lead. Hayden Tolson and the 18 of Bryson Davern as they go to war once again for the race lead. You got 2 to go. 2 to go as you got Kevin Walker going to take a dive to the inside, but Cody B. McDonald, that number 28 machine. We're going to see the white flag in the air this time by. Man, there is no grip up there. I took that slider line away. White flag in the air. My, oh my, wow. Lane Foils gets put up into the fence by the 128 ride, but it's going to be all Hayden Tolson. It'll go to the 18 of Daffern and the 28 of Cody B. McDonald. Top 3, line them straight up and down for me down to the front stretch. Actually, Tolson, if you want the podium, you can take it. 18 in front on the lower end and the 28 in third. Keep going 18, keep going 18. Perfect. 28 car, pull up. 18, can you back up a little bit too? Keep backing up for me, 18. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. You got a bit to go. And there, that'll work. Got it. Thank you, guys. Man, oh day. Talk about pandemonium that just went down. Holy cow. Woo! First great start with this one, about 14 laps into it, and then y'all saw that I took out turn 3 and 4. There was no grip left on that top side as, once again, Hayden Tolson wins it from the back of the field.
What's up, Peter?
Man, I don't know what else to ask you anymore, man.
That was actually kind of fun there, coming from the back. I ain't gonna lie.
5 yellows, not bad. That turn 4, though, got everybody all jacked up.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. You that was kind of my option there. You had to kind of like enter in the middle, then slide to the top there, and if you didn't, you were gonna get passed on by not running that line, and I was kind of not really sure where to be there, and then Bryson passed me, and then I thought, okay, I know I have an idea of where he's running, and moved to the top in 1 and 2 there, and yeah, as soon as I moved up, I was holding pace with him, and got that well, no, he actually made a mistake for that restart, and started a slider battle there, and then I was able to get out front there, and then we got that caution, and we had a couple more cautions, so I was just able to get good enough starts, and on that last restart there, he threw a slider, and I seen it just in time to cut down, and was able to go.
Well, I'll tell you, Kevin Walker's mad, but Baby Films has asked, do you accept the GOAT title now?
The GOAT title. I ain't gonna say yes, but because I haven't raced, yeah, I want to race in a little while, so I don't feel like I have the right to say I'm that good yet. But when the guy comes back, I want to race him.
And who's that guy?
Jamie Massey.
Jamie Massey. So he just had a baby. So, and there's been a lot of war between you and Jamie Massey. But we're going to take a break from the Super Late Models, run UMPs. Who do you got to think?
Yeah, man. I always like racing with Massey. Him and I have really good races, and they respect each other a lot. But as far as my sponsors go, we'll do a speech out, see Film Sports, House and Repair, Tosmer Sports. You put race on. I think I got time for one more.
UMPs at Lima Land is next.
All right, we'll see for one more.
Bryson Dafford in the 18. I don't know what else more you could have done to win that, boss.
Maybe probably get on and race a little bit more. I mean, I don't race that often. Like I get on and do a couple races every once in a while just to have fun, and you know, it's still good to get in here and be able to compete with these guys like this, and just a little bit of track knowledge. I was sliding up too soon, catching the wall out of 4, and it kept screwing me. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm good. I just probably need more seat time, more laps. Always makes everybody better. And yeah, I'm just lacking on the seat time just because I enjoy going out and playing other games, and I don't spend a lot of time on iRacing. I get on, once or twice a week, mostly just to run leagues, and that's about it. So
Was that a fun race for you to run or what?
oh yeah. I mean, I hope Hayden had fun. He's really good. So just to be able to compete with him is pretty nice. Just to, like I said, just hop on and have fun. And I had a lot of fun sliding him, and I knew he was gonna be faster than me. I was just trying to hold him off, and yeah, he earned that one coming from the back, and congrats to him.
Well, you definitely buried the right rear in the fence there off of turn number 4. What made that turn number 4 so treacherous?
They're just I don't know. I feel like there's like a little spot in the wall where it feels like the wall maybe comes back out in the center. I don't know. I was just catching it at the wrong spot. Like there was a couple laps I hit it just right and was able to make speed. And then ever since I went in there and I smoked the wall with the right rear and almost went out of the ballpark, I couldn't figure the line back out for some reason. So,
well, you ready
Yeah.
for UMPs maybe at Lima Land coming up next?
yeah, I might hop in there. I don't know. I'm pretty much I just got off work, seen you were on, so I figured I'd jump in one. Now I'm gonna go, see what's for dinner and maybe hop in the shower. I don't know. I may hop in that one, or I may hop in the next one. I'm not sure
Well,
yet.
good
Peter.
to see you again, Bryson, man. Who do you got to think of the bad racing 18?
Just everyday bad racing. J&M Auto, Ty Rogers Racing, LBM Racing. Thanks to you for putting this on. Thanks to my buddy Mike Buono for these wraps. He always keeps my car looking really good. So, big thank you to him. So, and like I said, thank you, Peter, and thanks to everybody that showed up tonight and makes this all possible for you to put this on. If you didn't have the cars, you wouldn't bother doing this. So, everybody showing up, it's greatly appreciated.
Hey, man, thank you so much. And the fans appreciate you too as well, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys.
Alrighty, well, my whole house of Hayden. My wife likes Kevin Walker. Well, Bryce, I'll see you in the next one, hopefully, man. Thank you for your time. And there you go. You got yourself. Anyway, I'm going to grab some agua as the UMP modifieds are getting ready to roll up here. And I will be right back with UMP modified action coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We got 2 more super late model shows later this afternoon. Be right back. Not yet. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a break. We got UMP modified action coming up next here with the SLR show. As Lima Land Motor Speedway is coming up next. Then we'll jump back into the super late models. And they are B-Class 2000. So you got Lucas Oil Speedway and Lanier Speedway going to be coming up next for 40 laps of distance. Here we go with the UMPs. Woo! So, Kevin Walker, huge fan. My wife and my second son, but the CEO is me. Likes Hayden. Y'all should partner up and run duo NASCAR sims. Okay, baby films, you got me interested. What is up with the NASCAR sims you keep talking about over there, sir? Now, we're going to get ready to go for the UMP modifieds for a 35-lap feature event. As we're going to get ready to rumble here this afternoon. UMP modifieds here this afternoon to break up the super late models for one event. And then we were going to move back to our super late models at Lucas Oil Speedway and Lanier Speedway. As Tanner Thomas in a 97 machine rejoins us as well as the UMP modifieds, you will have a few others as well. The 45 of Tate Wog will be joining us with the number 2 out of the Ghost Ride. It'll be Brendan Bazell for the UMP Modifieds. After that's going to be 97 very own of Tanner Thomas. After that, it's going to be the number 12 machine. That's going to be the Bills Built Speed Ranch number 12. It'll be Trey Basica. So far, we got about 12 UMP Modifieds here this afternoon. As Brendan Bazell in that number 2 ride. And if you guys heard with Jamie Massey, him and his wife had a brand new baby. And I got you, Baby Films. I got you. By the way, Jamie Massey was mentioned by Hayden Tolson, and congratulations to Jamie on his brand new bundle of joy that him and his wife just had. So he's been cutting out of the simulator, and he said about coming in yesterday, but I guess mom told him otherwise. But yeah, we've had some major, and I say major. Guys, do you guys run the middle side of the speedway, please? There, you guys have been running that bottom lane. And can you guys run the middle for the guys on the outside for heat race action? Thank you. So, Hayden and Jamie Massey days here at the SLR show. The battle between those guys a lot. As the UMP Modifieds are going to have one show this afternoon, and we'll go right back into the super late models for the rest of the night. But yeah, so Jamie got his baby, and the days of those guys racing has just been absolutely insane. But as we roll in with our UMP Modifieds, as Casey Borgmeyer will be joining us in the number 10 ride. Overall, besides about 5 cautions at average right now this tonight, what do you guys think of the racing action so far here this evening? If you're just now joining us, welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, this is Iracing. We have some of the baddest people on the simulator to come out here and race in these open hosted sessions. And with that being said, these are no mirrors, no spotters, no spectators. We try to work these racetracks in a little bit different. Does this series have an all-star concept? Not necessarily. I tend to keep it just go racing and have fun type thing. I don't try to do anything else more. It gets a little hectic and a little too far for me to do these things. I like coming on here, go live, and do our thing and go racing, baby films, that type of thing. I mean, these guys, they have other leagues and things like they go racing for, money wise and everything else. So that's just another thing that that's out there as well. As our UMP Modified, we actually got a good field of them. Actually, if you want to believe so, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 UMP Modifieds here with the Lima Land Motor Sports Bar. Yeah, if you guys can run middle top here for the rest of the session, that'll be cool. If you guys run middle top the rest of the session here, trying to get that outside lane a little bit more work in as well. Let's do a Valley Series champion every week. I'll take to Discord. That's a possibility. If I give you the results tab and you want to handle all that business, go right on ahead. I got you. As we got a few other guys going to be on the speedway, it's up to you, boss. However you want to do it. I usually run during the week 2 teams for. I see what you want to do. I see what you want to do. I see what you want to do. As we got our checker flag waving here for our practice here this afternoon, we'll have 8 laps for 2 heats and then a 35 lap feature event here this afternoon. So that's what we got here tonight, as we are ready to go racing here for the UMP Modifieds here for the SLR show. Again, B-Class 2000 or better. And then we'll move into the super late models here for the rest of the night at Lucas Oil Speedway. And I think the other track was Lanier Speedway for our super late models here this afternoon. So let's get everybody ready to go. Anybody want an EOL for heat race number 1? Again, all cars will make it into tonight's show. Anybody want an EOL? Please let me know. All right, let's not drive like crap. Let's not straight line anybody. Let's not do anything stupid and drive like a ding-dong or act like an idiot in these shows. All starts will be on the leader. No wave around, so quick repairs. If you're going to pull it into the infield like you should. Other than that, go out and go racing. Good luck, everybody. So, the UMP Modified started off here today as Taylor Wazen in the number 91 machine will start on the pole. To the outside to be that number 10 machine of Casey Borgmeyer. You have the 916, that'll be Nick Brunge with the 55 of Ian Liddell, Brandon Holmeyer, Tony Weed, and Brandon Mazzell and Kevin Walker will be here for the UMP Modifieds. As we race into turn 1 and 2, Brandon Holmeyer in the all red out number 30 machine as the UMP Modifieds. Oh, look out as the number 10 of Casey Borgmeyer all but got into Taylor Wazen in that number 91 machine. As Taylor's going to go to the outside, you got the 916, that's going to be Nick Brundage. Brundage through the middle of 3 and 4. Check out these UMP Modifieds here at the Lima Laminer Sports Park. As we're about halfway to go, we're 3 wide coming off of turn number 2. Taylor Wazen up on the outside. Nick Brundage and him make some contact. And Taylor Wazen all crossed up in that number 91 machine to the outside of the speedway. Halfway to go as Taylor Wazen going to try a big cut down coming off of turn number 2 as he will get it there behind the number 55 of Ian Liddell as he went for the back of the field to literally 5th in just a matter of laps as we get about 5 out of 8 as Taylor's going to be able to work back to the inside as these UMP Modifieds continue to race in turn 1 and 2. Oh, we got a problem with the number 10 machine. Caution flag on the speedway. Caution flag for the number 10 of Casey Borgmeyer. He went straight into the wall. I believe he clipped the infield tractor tire. Let's see. I just saw Casey go straight into the wall here. A little bit of contact for Nick Brundage, but looked like he was going to hit the infield tractor tire anyway. I saw him go straight up the speedway. I thought he had a broken wheel. As he hits the wall, that'll be our first yellow flag. First yellow flag for the 10 of Casey Borgmeyer as he got a little piece of the infield tractor tire. As we'll line them up double file, going to be 1 to green. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. Alrighty, double file this time around. All starts are double file. All starts are double file. All starts double file, everybody. So, we're going to get lined up once again. Now, Brandon Holmeyer in that number 30 machine will be up. Double file, Brandon. Hold on. Double file, gentlemen. Woo. Delay, 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 delay. What's going on? What's going on, Brandon? All starts are double file. Pace truck lights are down the backstretch. Let's line them up double file. What we got going on? Still under yellow, boys. We're under yellow. What the heck are you guys doing? Come on now. Double file 1 to green. Let's go. 2 to green this time by. Not exactly sure what's going on. You got Brandon Holmeyer in the 30 and the 55 running out for position. You got the 81 back there behind them as well. As the pace truck lights are out this time by. Pace truck lights are out this time by, boys. Remember, all starter double file, everybody. All right, so we're going to try this again. It's Nick Brundage and now Brandon Holmeyer in that number 30 machine on the outside. It's going to be Ian Liddell in the number 91 of Taylor Wazen here for these UMP Modifieds. As we got a couple of pace laps there. We're actually halfway to go here for the UMP Modifieds. Nick Brundage is going to take them off in the middle of 3 and 4. And hey, we are back underway. Brandon Holmeyer going to take a stand to the inside, down to the backstretch. Has a 916 and Nick Brundage to the outside. A little bit of internet problem as he's disappearing on my screen as we got the 2 to go this time by. 2 to go for these UMP Modifieds. Nick Brundage in a 916 as he'll go to the outside. There's Brandon Holmeyer back to the inside. Great battle for the UMPs. We'll see the white flag this time by. as Brandon Holmeyer's going to be able to work to the inside on Nick Brundage. Brundage in the 916 on the outside. Final set of corners in the middle of 3 and 4. It's going to be Nick Brundage, the number 30 machine of Brandon Holmeyer. The number 55 ride of Ian Liddell will be the number 981 of Taylor Wazen. As these UMP modifieds are ready to go towards, we got heat race number 2 coming up next. All right. All start double file, Brandon. Alrighty. Everybody want an EOL? Heat race number 2. Remember, everybody, all starts are double file. I turned on game chats. Nobody wants an EOL? Already. Remember, all starts are double file. So, we're going to get ready to rock and roll once again as our second heat race getting ready to line up here for these UMP modifieds. In the Molly group, number 97 of Tanner Thomas going to start on the pole. To the outside, it's going to be that number 6 machine. It's going to be Hunter Jordan. You've got the number 12 of Trey Basica. Meanwhile, the number 45 of Tate Wog. It'll be the number 75 of Luke Williams. After that, it's going to be the 97 machine of Adam Holbert. Meanwhile, the number 19 of Justin Byram. As these UMP modifieds are going to take off. And boy, oh boy, Hunter Jordan literally just messed up that start. And Tate Wog is going to be the one to pay the price for him. As these, hey, thanks for the follow and the share, Oscar. Welcome to the channel. As these UMP modifieds race here for the Lima Laminator Sports Park. As the number 6 of Hunter Jordan going to get a cut down off of turn number 2. What up, Isaac? Good to see ya. As it's going to be the 97 of Tanner Thomas still to the outside. Meanwhile, the number 12 of Trey Basica. Meanwhile, the 6JR of Hunter Jordan. As Jordan's going to be able to roll to the inside. He got a great battle for the race lead. Trey Basica to number 12 to the inside of Tanner Thomas. Thomas at the 97 on the outside. They'll race their way down to the front stretch and halfway to go. Halfway to go for the UMP modifieds here this afternoon. As the number 12 of Trey Basica to the inside. Tanner Thomas to the outside. Still door-to-door to lines. We're 5 out of 8. You also got a battle also for the 3rd spot. Hunter Jordan in the 6JR with the 97. That's going to be Adam Holbert. They bang doors and rub doors as well. As here comes Holbert back to the inside. They'll race down to the front stretch. Adam Holbert with a side job. No, he holds it to the bottom. As Hunter Jordan trying to get a cut down off of turn number 2. Not going to quite get there. As it's all Trey Basica, your new leader at the line. You got 2 to go. 2 to go here for the UMP modified. Tanner Thomas getting some momentum built up on the outside of the speedway. You'll see the white flag for Trey Basica in the number 12 machine. But Tanner Thomas got a whole lot of momentum as he got a big run off of turn number 4. He'll try one more time. Dives to the inside. Trey Basica is there. Checkered flag waves as Trey Basica will get it done. It'll go to Tanner Thomas, Adam Holbert, Hunter Jordan. Meanwhile, the number 75 of Luke Williams, Justin Byram, Tate Wog, as we are ready to rock for our UMP modifieds for 35 laps here at the Lima Laminator Sports Park. We got super duper late model action coming up next at the, let me check the race schedule, at Lucas Oil Speedway for 40 laps. Aye. How are y'all doing out there this afternoon? 2 more races at 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. We are absolutely killing it in time here tonight. So if you guys are new to the stream of the channel, I say welcome to everybody. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing some dirt eye racing here tonight. The B-Class 2000 UMP Modifieds are here this afternoon to put on the show for you fans. And then we'll jump right back to the super late models for 2 more events here tonight. And one's at Lucas Oil Speedway and the other one's at Lanier Speedway for our super late models. If you guys want to join us, there's an SLR Discord in my bio and in my link in all my channels that we are live on. We're live on the red, we're live on the blue, we're live on the purple, and we're live on the black. If you guys want to find those other channels, feel free to do so and subscribe to those channels. You guys can go out there and have a whole lot of fun as our UMP modified drivers getting ready to go. There is no there's an age limit. Thank you, Tanner Thompson Racing, for the follow. There is a so-called age limit on iRacing. There's a couple of underage drivers, to be honest with you. EOLs for tonight's feature for 35 laps. Anybody want one? Tire wear should not be too bad of a factor for these UMPs. Yeah. All right, cool deal, guys. Let's not drive like ding-dongs. If you're going to pull it in, if you're broke or something, please pull it into the infield or Alt F4. Don't straight line. Don't full send anybody. If you throw a slider from 6 cars back and hit the car in front of you, I ain't going to like you doing that either. These are all tryout races. If whatever I say goes kind of deal, other than that, go racing. Have fun. So we got 35 laps of UMP modifieds. If you could breathe, you're old enough for iRacing. Sure is. Well, we got a new set of drivers. How about the Thrill Factory? It's going to be the 916. That's going to be Nick Brundage. Meanwhile, they're going to have the number 12. It's going to be Trey Basica. After that, it's going to be the number 30 of Brandon Holtmeyer. After that, it's going to be the number 97 of Tanner Thomas. After that, it's going to be all the number 97 of Adam Holbert. After that, you're going to have the 55 rod of Ian Liddell. To the outside in the 6JR is going to be Hunter Jordan. To the outside there is going to be Luke Williams in the number 75 machine. The 81 of Taylor Wazin. After that, it's going to be that number 2 rod from the Ghost Man of Brandon Mazzell. It'll be Justin Byram. You'll have the 45 of Tate Wog, the other 45 of Tony Weed. As we are ready, as Casey Bormeyer going to be in the back of the field. Yes and no on that cushion, Jake, on Isaiah. Yes and no. I'll be your marshal. I got you. Here we go as each UMP modifies. Holy cow, we complete lap number 1. As the field does a really good job making it through turns 1 and 2 here this afternoon. As it's all going to be the 916 of Nick Brundage. He'll work to the middle with 3 and 4. You got the number 12 with Trey Basica to the outside. We are 3 out of 35, and you got 2 lanes of racing being shown. Hey, by the way, Isaiah, these cars have 10% more horsepower, by the way. It's kind of cool. You can now add and take out weight instead of the old add and 100% now, or take out power. As the number 30 machine of Brandon Holmeyer able to work the bottom side of the speedway, still continue to do so. We got about 30 more to go here for the UMP Modifieds here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park for these UMP Modifieds. As the number 916 rider, Nick Brundage, still able to roll the outside with that number 30 of Brandon Holmeyer back to the inside. As Trey Basica is going to move to the middle, try to run the same line of Nick Brundage. Here's that number 97 of Tanner Thomas, though. I believe he's a real-life race car driver out of Tanner Thomas Racing in the Molly Chevrolet number 97. He's got that car majorly wound up on the outside of the speedway. And the cool thing about no mirrors is, as these guys are rolling to the outside of the speedway, as Nick Brundage still rolling the middle in turn 1 and 2. Brandon Holmeyer going to be able to roll to the bottom, but here comes Trey Basica at number 12 down to the backstretch, looking really good. As you got the number 97 of Tanner Thomas pacing right up there with him as well. As you got a battle for the race lead, Basica's going to take a stand to the inside of Nick Brundage. He'll go down to the backstretch one more time as we completed 10 green flag laps. As they'll go 3 wide off of 3 and 4. This battle for the race lead is looking good for the UMP Modified. Nick Brundage in the 916 is also a real-life driver as well. Trey Basica ran micro sprints. Brandon Holmeyer, I think he's a beer-drinking son of a gun in the summer shanties, that number 30. And you'll have the number 97 of Tanner Thomas getting that big run to the outside. You got Adam Holbert in the number 97 machine. The 81 of Taylor Wazin also runs Northeast Modifieds in that VLR number 81 machine. Ian Liddell in the number 55 ride in the Twisted Speed. I believe that's Twisted Speed. I'm not for sure from this far of a distance, but hey, these guys are rolling as it's all going to be the 916. That's going to be Nick Brundage. As Brundage still going to be your leader, 23 to go. It'll be that beautiful number 12 machine. As Austin Collins, here comes a slide job in 3 and 4. Austin, I was getting ready to get to your comment as you got a battle for the race lead with 22 to go. As Trey Basica in number 12 battles with Nick Brundage. Brundage on the outside of the speedway. Big slide job. Brundage with a great use of the brake pedal. And he will go back down to the inside and retake his lead. Boy, these UMP modifieds, as it's all going to be the 916 of Nick Brunch, still going to be your leader. We got 20 to go out of this 35-lap feature event, as Holmeyer has not left the bottom side of the speedway. We have our first yellow flag. Oh! Justin Byram just shot Taylor Wazen out of nowhere. Byram goes for the slider line. Turns right, turns left, slings it. Ooh, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. We're going to delay. Alrighty, go ahead and patch the pace truck, guys. We had a good long green flag run, and Justin Byron sent that bad boy in from like 6 cars deep to get Taylor Wazen. I mean, that was just interesting. Double file 1 to green, gonna be this time by. Can you guys double file these race cars up for me, please? Double file, double file, double file. 1 to green this time by. We're gonna find out, J-Rax. We're gonna find out here really quickly. 20 out of 35. Oh. Now we're delaying again, gentlemen. We are delaying again. Something happened during yellow flag conditions. We are still delayed. So what happened here? You got Brendan Bazell. We're getting ready to line up here. Stacking them all up, we're stacking them all up, we're stacking them all up, and nobody's paying attention in the back of the field. Okay. Gentlemen in the back of the field, let's try this again. Y'all are stacking it up. Double file gonna be 1 to green this time by. Double file 1 to green this time by. Let's get lined up, get your hands on your wheels, and get ready to go. Double file gonna be 1 to green. Let's pay attention, gentlemen. Man. As we're going to try this again for these UMP modifieds, as we are ready to go, as Nick Brundage, Trey Basica, Brandon Holtmeyer, and Tanner Thomas, as we are ready to rip. We are back underway. Tate Log and company and the rest of the field as these UMP modifieds race their way down on the bottom side of the speedway. Hunter Jordan can't hold on to it and gets into the wall. What a save. As we continue on racing here this afternoon, 18 more to go, and you got a battle for the race lead, and oh man, what a move for Nick Brundage on the bottom of a 3 and 4. He split Brandon Holmeyer and the number 12 of Trey Basica. As we continue on, as the number 30 of Holmeyer is going to throw a slide over the zone as well, as Trey Basica hold on to the 2nd spot. Holmeyer slides up the hill off of turns 1 and 2. As you got the 97. Oh, Thomas completely sideways. What a save! Looked like Ian Adele in the number 55 caught the right rear quarter panel of Thomas, and Thomas was able to save it as you got a lot of racing going on the speedway here for the top 3. As Tony Weed in the 45 is going to park his race cars, the battle continues on for the race lead. Nick Brundage and Brandon Holmeyer are still going at it with 13 to go. Trey Basica with a good cut down off of turn number 2. He's going to get that run down there once again. As the number 30 of Brandon Holmeyer to the inside. Nick Brundage still going to be your leader. As now Holmeyer now will take the 2nd spot away. Basica with the slide job off of turn 1 and 2. Man, this has been a great race here for the top 3. As Nick Brundage in a 916 to the outside. Holmeyer back to the inside. As it'll be the number 12 ride. That's going to be old Trey Basica. We got about 11 more to go here this afternoon. As the field continues to make their way around the speedway, we got about 10 more to go. Brandon Holmeyer into the infield tractor tire. Good save by him for the 3rd spot. After that's going to be the 97 of Adam Holbert. He'll be in the 4th spot. The 55 of Ian Liddell for the 5th spot. Great save with the 97 of Tanner Thomas. He'll be in the 6th spot. 10 to go for the UMP Modified Super Late Models at Lucas Oil Speedway. As the field continues to race their way back, Taylor Wazen after getting spun by Justin Byram in turn 3 and 4. As the field is side by side, as Taylor Wazen's doing a really good job making his way back up through the field as he's got the 75. That's Luke Williams beside him as they continue to race their way out, man. The race is looking pretty good. Taylor Wazen, and there's that number 45 machine as well. That's going to be Tate Wog in front of Taylor Wazen in the 81. As the battle for the race lead continues, as the number to line 16 and Nick Brunge has got 6 more to go for these UMP Modifieds. Battle for the 2nd spot, still looking good. Brandon Holmeyer to the inside with the number 12 of Trey Basikas. They'll battle their way. You got 5 to go, and there's a slide job in the middle of 3 and 4 as they go door to door, and Brandon Holmeyer is going to catch the right rear quarter panel. Optional repair work, Weasley. Basically, you got to sit in the pick area. Fake crew members work on the car. There is a thing called quick repairs, but we don't run them here. 4 to go for these UMP Modifieds here this afternoon, and Nick Brundage is your leader. Trey Basika hit the brake pedal for Brandon Holmeyer. What a race here for these UMP Modifieds here this afternoon. The break of the super late models. 2 to go. Going to be this time by Adam Holbert in the number 97 machine is going to make his way. Maybe he might get a 3rd place spot here out of Trey Basika. White flag going to be in the air. Can you believe? Oh, Trey Basika hits the infield tractor tire. What a save. But that allows Adam Holbert to the inside. Trey Basika's going to take one more stab down to the backstretch. He'll go door to door. Oh, man. Adam Holbert cuts the nose as Nick Brundage gets it done. Drag race to the line. It goes to Adam Holbert. Top 3 lines straight down the backstretch. Front stretch for me, please. Leader straight. Holmeyer straight behind him. And Holbert straight behind him for that victory photo, please. What a race for these UMP Modifieds here tonight. Wow. Super late model drivers, get ready. Up a little bit more, Brandon, for me. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Got it. What a race, though. Brandon Holmeyer and Nick Brundage and Adam Holbert are going to be your top 3. What a race indeed for these UMP Modifieds. As we got super duper late models heading to Lucas Oil Speedway for their 40-lap feature coming up next. As Nick Brundage and company, as we're going to get this race ready to go. I don't know if I'm going to see Brandon Holmeyer or not. He's a man of few words, but that was a great race, man. Tanner Thompson Racing, good to see you, man. Just yikes. Well, as we're going to get ready to go, I don't see anybody coming to my broadcast waiting room, so let's just go ahead and load up the super late models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. So that's what we got coming up next, the super duper late models. Getting ready to come up next here at the SLR show. I see a Steven Hassett just joined the DC. Cool deal. And yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and send it. We're going to get out of here and we'll get the super duper late models coming up next here at the SLR show. Congratulations to Nick Brundage, Brandon Holmeyer, and Adam Holbert for their top 3 as we'll get this super late model stuff ready to go. And Isaiah, if you're still here, I want to show you something really cool. So with the super duper late models now, you guys can add more horsepower to these cars. So we always add the extra horsepower into them. We take some of the weight out sometimes, but too many people don't like that. So super late models now, you can add more power to them. And we're getting ready to go for more racing action at the Lucas Oil Speedway. That event is coming up next. And I will just keep clicking along, everybody. Well, there it goes, everybody. Lucas Oil Speedway is getting ready to line up at 7:26 here on the East Coast. We got one more event here this afternoon. So let's get ready to rumble as the super duper late models at Lucas Oil Speedway. It's going to be our next event here at the SLR show. Again, B-Class or more here tonight. We'll make it a little drier for these super late models. And there you go. Let's go ahead and set this up, everybody. So one more event here for the super late models tonight, and that's gonna be our super late models at the new configured Lanier Speedway. The real question is, though, is it gonna be a hotel? If you guys don't know, sad news in the dirt world tonight, that Lanier Speedway is becoming a hotel in real life. True story, everybody, and so good to see so many drivers and fans coming out here watching the racing here tonight. 21 plus over on the red, blue, and purple side of things. I have no idea how many people's on the black side of things. Last night, we had a maximum of 200 and some odd people watching the show there on the black side of things. So once again, myself and everybody else that comes out here and goes racing, we all appreciate it. To be honest, that track is... Yeah, not too many people. D Cannon 81, good to see you. Not too many people were a fan of the iRacing track, but yeah, no, it works. But hey, at least they fixed the hole in the front stretch, right? But anyway, we thank everybody for taking their time out of the day to enjoy some virtual racing during the week, and it's good to see everybody still enjoying some racing this today. So, as we're going to get ready to go, Lucas Oil Speedway is coming up next for their super late models for 40 laps. And then we'll run our final... Well, they fixed the glitch. It doesn't go down to the bottom as much anymore. Sorry. But hey, Lucas Oil Speedway is coming up next. And around this time, I start losing drivers. So if anybody's B-Class 2000 or more, please, come on down and get yourself some. I know a lot of leagues are starting to start up around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And my B-Class super late models tend to disappear. So if you guys want to still continue racing, I got one more Lanier. I do have a rule with car counts. When it gets to this point, if I have 6 or less cars, we call it a rain out, just like the officials. So I saw a bunch of other names starting to show up again, so that's cool. We are just clicking races away. So, super late models getting ready to roll out here at the SLR show, and Brandon Bazell in the number 53 rod. It's going to be the first car out here this afternoon. All right. Cool deal, guys. Cool deal indeed. Once again, you guys are allowed to self-promote in my chats. If you guys have your own business, your favorite driver, anything you guys want to self-promote, you guys are more than welcome to use them as advertising. It's just my gift to you guys to promote your own business in front of a pretty good size audience for iRacing. So if you guys do have a business, family member, anything you guys want shouted out, please feel free to self-promote in all my channels. Already, drivers, let's go ahead and burn the middle of the speedway. I repeat, let's go ahead and burn the middle of the speedway. So we'll get both these guys rolling as the number 75 of Luke Williams. And by the way, thank you for keying up that Discord over there. I'm just going to spell it, SECQA. Appreciate you for joining in our Discord. So normally around this time, my super late models, we start to tend to lose a driver here and there and two or whatnot. But that's okay. We still have a very good, talented field that's going to provide a good show for everybody. Once again, as we continue on, as we have all sorts of things going on, as Luke Williams at number 75, it'll be the 53 at Brendan Mazzell. You've got the 96, it's going to be Tanner Thomas. After that, it's going to be the number 24. Hey, guys, it's Kevin Walker. Kevin Walker will be joining us in that Fusion Setup Shop number 24. Once again, all cars, just burn that middle in. I repeat, all cars, just burn that middle in, please. Austin Wormuth going to try his luck here this afternoon. I think we're going to get about 13, maybe 14 super duper late models here at Lucas Oil Speedway. And Turner Knuckles said, I need more dig first. Turner Knuckles, by the way, joining us from Warrior Race Cars. If you guys do not know, that is I believe, the son of the owner of Warrior Race Cars. Turner Knuckles joins us here this afternoon. You also have Tate Wog in the number 33 machine from the Big Pie in the Sky number 33. Tate Wog joins us here this afternoon. After that, again at the 75, it's going to be Luke Williams, as he's one of the newer drivers here at the SLR show. He's got the Willwood brakes, the Weir's machine. Number 75, it's going to be the Cole Lance, I believe. Graphics and designs, number 75. That'll be Luke Williams. Everybody knows Kevin Walker in the Solon Transportation. Fusion Center Shop, Solon Transport once again. The number 24 of Kevin Walker. He's the biggest Kenny Moreland fan in the whole entire world. Once again, all cars continue to run that middle line. Middle line. I love it when you guys get together in this, though. You got the 53 of Brendan Mazzell, as Hayden Tolson has already called it a night here at SLR after he got his straight wins here tonight. No freaking way. Damian Kiefer, the UMP modified driver, shows up here for the super late models. See, that's what I love about SLR, guys. You have no idea who's going to be showing up. The Danny Phantom number 0, the UMP modified driver of Damian Kiefer joins in. Alrighty, guys, go ahead and run that top in. Go ahead and run that top in for me, everybody. You hear about Reese Solander. Is that the, oh crap, is that guy that was fans with Chase McFarland? Or friends with McFarland, he just passed away. He had the videography type deal. Is that him? Please correct me if I'm right or wrong. You asked me so fast, like, oh crap, hopefully I'm right. I think that's the biggest shock we have in the racing world, I'm gonna say. No, the U.S. Oh, I didn't know that, D. Cannon. He's lived and doing good. Okay. Thank you, D. Cannon. Appreciate you. I did not hear about that at all. But our D. Cannon's telling me he lived and he's doing all right. But fire's a scary thing for all drivers. Well, we do have a good field of Super Duper late model drivers showing up here at 7:30. Iron Hill with the ice cream cone. Yeah. D. Cannon on my purple side, Austin Collins said he ran the USMTS and he had tractor fire. Yeah. D. Cannon said the same thing to me on the other side. So yeah, it was a tractor. He was driving down the road and it caught fire. Man, that's scary. That's scary. I just now found out. Thank you for letting me know, because I really did not know, to be honest with you. But I'm glad he's doing okay at least. Alrighty, Super Duper late model drivers. Anybody want an EOL penalty? Nobody wants an EOL. All cars make it into the show. Sorry, you're in heat too. Yeah, sorry, I don't catch a whole lot of news there with the USMTS. I'm more of an East Coast kind of guy, so I apologize if I did not know. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this thing going for the super late models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway, as we're going to get ready to fire this thing off, as Carson Sylvester in the number 38H is going to start on the pole in this one. Alrighty, let's get everything going. So, as these super late models ready to do battle here, 8 laps the distance, and after that, we'll have a 40-lap feature event after heat race number 2. So 2 heats, 40-lap feature. Let's go and get at it. We have Lanier Speedway going to be coming up next. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Same thing at Cedar Lake. We're going to have to get everybody on the speedway. Everybody's going to get double filed and all that jazz. A lot of you guys raced here before. You guys know what to do. Don't be a dingbat, please. Don't be driving people dirty and just running into people and vice versa. Other than that, let's go and have a good show. Good luck, everybody. 38 at Carson Sylvester, anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. Your mom's favorite. He loves dogs. It's your mom's favorite. Welcome. Thanks for the awesome gifts to the channel. Your mom's favorite. By the way, he is live on TikTok as well for you NASCAR guys. He likes to show how he races, but he's got his cute little dogs as well, man. Happy Friday Eve. Your mom's favorite. Welcome to the channel. It's time to get dirty on a Friday Eve. Let's go. Super late model racing here at Lucas Oil Speedway. I got you, your mom's favorite. By the way, if you like feeding dogs, he's got a nice little perrito, we like to say in Espanol. But If you do some things for him, he'll feed his dog for you right on camera. It's the cutest thing ever. 2 out of 8 here for these super duper late models as we will go into turns 1 and 2. As the number 38 rider, Carson Sylvester going to be your leader. You got the 96 of Tanner Thomas in the second spot. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 45 of Tony Weed. You got the number 321 is going to be Jacob Owens until the outside. It's the youngster, that number 33 Machine, as he'll be up on the outside once again. Nathan Scudder, thank you for the follow as the number 55 of Ian Liddell. He'll roll to the outside of the speedway. Love what you do too, man. Absolutely love what you do too as well. Just a little different way of doing it. But you got, oh man, we got cars around. Big pile up. Oh my goodness, what happened in turn 1 and 2? See, I wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness, big problems happen in turns 1 and 2. And I think somebody either killed an infield tractor tire or somebody kind of drove it in deep. I saw Tanner Thomas in a 96 ride. Oh, Tony Weeds is going to come in way hot. My goodness, Tony Weed came in way hot. It's like Tony Weed went down to Georgia, was looking for a soul steal. He was in the behind because way behind he was trying to make a deal. But Tony knew that he could get into the back of that 96, and he said he knew he could get something like this. Dun, 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 dun. That just cropped out of my head. But Tony Weed is going to grab an EOL penalty. I had to be a little fun with that. But, yeah. Tony Weed came in hot like a missile there. Got in the back of the number 96 Machine. Hopefully I hit the yellow flag in time as we'll line up behind the pace truck. Get ready to go. Double file going to be 1 to green. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. Did that work or did that not work? I didn't think that worked either. Anyway, we'll restack them and re-rack them as the number 38K. That's going to be Carson Sylvester, still going to be your leader. Mod's favorite with the jukebox. I guess it worked out pretty well. Thank you for the 50, gun. As we are ready to rip once again. At least it did work, I suppose. But hey, we're ready to go. As Carson Sylvester going to lead the super late models back to the green. We'll clear the black flags and let them go. Well, good news is Tanner Thomas didn't really lose it too much for the second spot as Tony Weed went in there and drilled him. Brandon Mazzell and the number 33 at Tate Wog are going to go door to door off of turn number 4, but you got about 3 to go. 3 more to go. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the voice anyway. Got about 3 more to go here for the super duper late models as Carson Sylvester still going to be your leader. You got Austin Wormwood. Where the heck did the Mason Klein number 9 of Austin Wormwood come from? Austin Wormwood in the Mason Klein number 9. Big slider in the middle of 3 and 4 for the super late models. Austin Wormwood looking good as Carson Sylvester back to the inside. As Wormwood's going to get a good run to the outside. You got the 38. Oh, they rub doors going in the middle of 3 and 4 as they may go 3 wide and to the outside. Austin Wormwood steals heat race number 1. Holy cow, we were out having fun, and Nathan Scudder, thank you for the awesome gift to the channel, boss. Another Mason Klein car stole it. As heat race number 2 is getting ready to line up. Let's go. Oh, man. Good win, Austin. Good win, sir. All righty. EOLs for heat race number 1. Yes, no, maybe so. That was a good race. You did good. Uh-oh. Did good? Already outside lane. Go ahead and move on now, gentlemen. Let's not drive like dingbats, and let's go racing, everybody. All starts on the leader. Mr. Knuckles anywhere in the middle, 3 to the end of 4. All right. Cool deal as the super late models are getting ready to line up for heat race number 2, and boy is she stacked. Turner Knuckles in the Warrior race cars. Dyer Trucking. It's going to be the one end on Turner Knuckles on the pole. It's Mr. Dirty Sanchez from the Premier Setup Shop. It's going to be Joshua Navoski. Behind him in the number 14, he runs out of gas. That's going to be Lane Foils. You've got the number 49 from the Nutrient Ag Solutions. It's going to be Brandon Holtmeyer. How about the Apex Industries Top Shelf Graphics, D. Keefe? He's the UMP modified driver. It's going to be Damian Kiefer on the outside. You've got the number 75 ride. It's going to be the Weirds Machine. Cole and Lance, exclusive concrete coatings. The 75 of Luke Williams with number 24 from the Solid Trucking Fusion Setup Shop ride. That is going to be Kevin Walker as the Super Late Models are underway here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Oh, baby, as Damian Kiefer dove it into the inside of the 75 of Luke Williams as he's got a little bit of work to do. As the number 10 of Joshua Navoski will roll to the outside. Meanwhile, the number 1G, that's going to be one end of Turner Knuckles. He will lead lap number 1. Good deal here as Joshua Navoski is going to walk wide as you're going to have the number 14 of Lane Foils to the inside. Slide top in the middle of 3 and 4. After that is going to be the 1 end of Knuckles, still going to be a leader. 3 wide for the second spot. As the 14 Lane Foils got shoved up on the outside of turn number 2. As everybody's racing their way down to the back stretch. Still 3 wide. Also 3 wide in the back of the field with Damian Kiefer and Kevin Walker in the back of the field. Still 3 wide. Halfway to go for the Super Late Models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway as Turner Knuckles in the 1 end is still going to be your leader. As Lane Foils got to the infield tractor tire, he'll get to the inside of Danoski and will not be able to complete that pass. As battling continues on for the 3rd spot, Kevin Walker, here comes Damian Kiefer. Walker and Kiefer bang doors down to the backstretch as we got about 5 out of 8. As here comes Damian Kiefer to the inside, all but 3 wide off the front stretch. 2 to go next time by. As everybody's still rolling, good battle for the second spot continues as the 14 of Lane Foils. He'll be to the inside of Navoski. Kevin Walker throwing some big bombs off of turn number 4. 2 to go this time by. Keith with the slide job in turns 1 and 2. He'll clear the number 75 of Luke Williams as you will still have this battle for the second spot as they're 3 wide once again as Turner Knuckles is your leader. White flag in the air. White flag in the air for the Super Duper Late Models here tonight at the SLR show as Turner Knuckles will be, oh, he pushed tight. He gets up off the speedway, but too little too late. At the Vosky in the 10, great battle for Holmeyer. He'll take 3rd. The 14 of Lane Foils, the 24 of Kevin Walker, and what a race for 2nd that was. As we are ready to go to line them up for 40 laps. Going to be the distance. We'll keep ready to go. 2 minutes extra time for 40 laps here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Opening up the floor if anybody wants an EOL. 1 more to go for the Super Late Models. As Brendan Bazell says, put me back. I love Brandon Bazell, man. He is an awesome competitor, an awesome driver. He says, I'm going to the back of the field, Peter. He said, leave me back there. We should be starting, I would say, 16 Super Late Models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. We got 1 more event at the Lanier Speedway tonight, and that will be our show. We should be live tomorrow right about the same time, about 5 o'clock, for 6 more awesome races. Saturday is going to be determined, so make sure you guys do join the SLR Discord if you guys do. There is a bio. There's a Discord link in my bio and my links for the black side of things. Red, blue, and purple. You can find a link anywhere. If you're in the chat, ! Discord, as we're going to get ready to go for 40 laps of Super Late Model action here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Oh, you're right. It is 35 laps. I forgot to change it. Oh, well, 35 laps. All right, so it is 35 laps. Hey, Nathan Scudder, thank you for the 5 roses to the channel as the Super Late Model is getting ready to go 35 laps. At least they're going to get it, so it means no saving. That's the point of these races, why I offer UOLs. We are currently waiting on Austin Wormouth to join. His time is ticking after. There he goes. As we're going to get ready to go for the Super Duper Late Models, 35 laps. Going to be ready to go. All right, guys, here at Lucas Oil Speedway, if you're going to pull it in, if you broke your right front or something, and you know you did it, and you want to pull it in without causing the yellow, please pull it into the infield. Do not try to drive it into those pits there. I always get an unnecessary yellow flag for that. So if you're broke, do your best to get it in the infield. If I see it, I'll try to guide you under race control. Again, all start to on the leader. No wave around, so quick repairs. Auto repair work during yellow flag conditions only. Here at Lucas Oil Speedway, we do have to delay to get the guys out of the pit area, because if we don't, you'll get that unnecessary yellow, and guys will go a lap down. We're here to go racing. No mirrors, no spotters. There's going to be contact. There's going to be door robbing. You know it's not that serious. Other than that, Mason Klein, anywhere in not Mason Klein, shoot, Austin Wormwith, anywhere in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. Good luck, everybody. I can't believe it, because the Mason Klein Motorsports number 9 will start on the pole in this one. To the outside is going to be that Warrior Race Cars number 1M, but their dominating performance is actually Austin Wormwith stole heat race number 1 at the line from the 38 of Carson Sylvester, Jonathan Novoski. As it'll go to Brandon Holmeyer, you'll have Tanner Thomas as the Super Late Models take off. We are racing supers here at the Lucas Oil Speedway for 35 laps. 35 laps of Super Late Model action. We get through turns 1 and 2, clean and green. As the 38 is going to get all wound up. That's Carson Sylvester. As Sylvester with a great save after pushing way tight. As everybody stacks it up, Sylvester off to the outside of the speedway. He's got a ill-handling race car. As Kevin Walker's going to try to bury himself right through the middle of 3 and 4. Lane Foyle's right there in front of him. And there's Damian Kiefer in the number 0 machine. Things are going to start to siphon out here, as now Austin Wormwith now just lost the lead, as everybody's all pedal and to the metal, as Tanner Thompson going to be able to get to the inside. Joshua Novoski, big slider, as you're going to have Austin Wormwith to the outside, as you'll have the number 1 end. That's going to be Turner Knuckles. Knuckles going to go right through the middle of 3 and 4. After that, a little bit of pushing and shoving going on, but the battle for the race lead is still on for grabs. Novoski in the number 10, down to the backstretch. He's still got the lead. Knuckles to the inside. Great battle going on through the middle of 3 and 4. Slide job in 4. A little bit of contact is made, and Johnson Novoski said, get out the way, and I'll retake my lead going into turns 1 and 2. This pace is absolutely flying for these Super Late Models here for 35 laps here this afternoon. As it's Johnson Novoski in the number 10. You'll have the 1 end. It's going to be Mr. Turner Knuckles. As Tanner Thomas in the 96 for the 3rd spot. As Brandon Holmeyer, oh my God, into him. Good save for the 49 of Brandon Holmeyer. 7 out of 35 for the Super Late Models, as there's been no yellow flags here this afternoon. Damian Kiefer up 6 spots from his starting position in the number 0 machine, as that battle for the leads once again looking good. It's Knuckles going to throw the slide job, a little bit of brakes involved in that one, but Mr. Novoski back to the inside as the battle for the lead continues. It's going to be the one that's going to be all Mr. Knuckles. One big cut down off of turn number 2. As Johnson Novoski right back there to the backstretch once again, as we roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4. That might have been Austin Wormwith, as he has already left the racing surface in that number 9 ride. As the number 10, Jonathan Novoski and Mr. Knuckles still battled out for the race lead. Great battle between the two. As the number 10, Jonathan Novoski still going to work to the inside of the speedway, as it'll be the number 1 end ride. That's going to be all Turner Knuckles down to the backstretch. As we roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4, the battle for the lead is still looking good. As here comes Knuckles back to the inside, but don't look now. Tanner Thomas now starting to enter the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. 24 to go for the Super Late Models, and Novoski and the 1 end of Knuckles continue the battle for the lead, but they're going to allow the 96 of Tanner Thomas to join in. There's a big slider there for Johnson Novoski. Where is Baby Films when you need him? Because here comes Tanner Thomas. 23 to go, and look at this. Damian Kiefer up into the top 5 as he's going to challenge the 49 of Brandon Holmeyer, as they'll race down to the backstretch once again as the number 1 of Turner Knuckles. He's still got a good drive around the outside with Mr. Novoski right there behind him. 21 to go. Big slider in turn 1 and 2. Novoski's going to be able to clear it. Here comes Knuckles back to the inside. It's been a slider-thon race here for this race lead. Knuckles to the outside. Meanwhile, Novoski right there behind him as well. Mr. Tanner Thomas into the mix as well. Would you have Brandon Holmeyer going to be in the 4th spot? Damian Kiefer in the apex number 0, going to be in the 5th spot. It'll be the 55. It'll be Ian Liddell. You've got the number 24, Kevin Walker, in the 7th spot. After that be the 38 of Carson Sylvester, you will have the 14 of Lane Foyles, the 45 of Tony Weed. The 75 and Luke Williams in the 11th spot. You got the 33 of Tate Wog. It'll go to the 321 of Jacob Owens and the number 53 of Brandon Bazell. That is your field for the Super Late Models here this afternoon. As the race for the lead is still getting down and dirty as the number 1 of Turner Knuckles out of the backstretch. Meanwhile, the number 10, that's going to be the Dirty Sanchez number 10. That's going to be Joshua Novoski. Meanwhile, being the number 96 of Tanner Tomasi, as you have the battle starting to get good here for the top 5. Brandon Holmeyer in the number 49. Damian Kiefer in the DK number 0 machine as he's going to take a stab to the inside. He got the 55 of Ian Liddell as he looks like the outside shelf is the way to go with 16 to go. 16 to go, and Damian Kiefer got to the inside of Brandon Holmeyer, but I looked and see Joshua Novoski in the number 10 ride as he went to the inside. Look out, Brandon Holmeyer, as Damian Kiefer threw a big bomb in 3 and 4. Holmeyer had to get on the binders and cut back down, but that's going to allow the 55 of Ian Liddell. Liddell's going to try to get a run. Damian Kiefer to the inside, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4 for Danny Kiefer as he clears Holmeyer, but Holmeyer right back to the inside. 14 to go for the Super Late Models here at the SLR show this afternoon. As here comes the number 96. Tanner Thomas going to take a stab at the number 10 in Novoski for the second spot. 13 to go, and Tanner Thomas to the inside. Maybe the tires or something's gone away as Damian Kiefer is throwing some huge bombs in front of the 49 of Brandon Holmeyer. Holmeyer with a bomb himself. Thomas just threw a bomb for second. As here comes Damian Kiefer to the inside. As he along the door line, slider there for Damian Kiefer. Kiefer's going to be able to clear the 49 of Brandon Holmeyer. Holmeyer back to the inside. 12 more to go. What a race for the Super Late Models here this afternoon. Ian Liddell all crossed above a turn number 4, and Kevin Walker leaves the lane. 11 more to go for the Super Late Models here tonight of the SLR show at Lucas Oil Speedway. It's all Warrior race cars, very own Turner Knuckles with 10 to go. As Mr. Knuckles continues to lead, as the number 0 machine of Joshua Novoski will be in the second spot with the number 96 ride. It's going to be Tanner Thomas. As I know he's out there looking and he's like, he's saying my name. But either way, Tanner Thomas looking good. He got about 9 to go. Damian Kiefer with a brilliant run up 8 spots from his starting position. Had a little trouble in heat race action. Made his way up to the 4th spot for the UMP modified driver in real life. After number 24, Kevin Walker's getting a big run off the top of turn 3 and 4. You got Brandon Holmeyer in the number 49 to the inside. That's going to be a battle for the 5th spot. It's going to be the 49 of Holmeyer to the inside. Bring around the Rosie around the top side of the speedway here for 35 laps. As the outside lane seems to be the place to be. Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Turner Knuckles has kicked on the jets. He got into the outside wall there. That might slow him down a little bit as he got some right rear quarter panel damage, as that's going to allow Joshua Novoski maybe to close in. As Knuckles going to be able to run the roller lane. Novoski just fell off the speedway off of turn number 2. That'll open up the door for Tanner Thomas, as that outside lane starting to get thinner and thinner with all these cars on top of it, as Damian Kiefer will be in the 4th spot. 5 to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might witness history here tonight as the number 1 N of Turner Knuckles still your leader, as Novoski continues to fall off the speedway off of turn 3 and 4. Thomas gonna park one right on his nose, and what a save for the 96 of Tanner Thomas. That's gonna allow Damian Kiefer in the 0 to the inside. 3 to go. This is where it's gonna get a little dicey, as Kiefer's going to throw the slider. Tanner Thomas on the speedway once again. They rub doors as the number 49 of Brandon Holmeyer there as well. 2-6. 2-6 in the air this time by for the race for 3rd. 3 wide coming off of turn number 2, and Kevin Walker and Brandon Holmeyer to the bottom side. Damian Kiefer got a little bit of a run off of turn 3 and 4. White flag in the air for Turner Knuckles. As a race for the 3rd spot, where it's to be, as Turner Knuckles in the 1 end's going to make it through the top out of 3 and 4. Damian Kiefer looking to the outside for 3rd. 4 wide off of 4. It's going to be a green to checkered race. Great job, gentlemen. Top 3, top 3. Josh, I need you in the infield. Josh, I need you in the infield. Park right there behind the 1 end for me, Josh, please. What a race! Hold for me, Turner. Josh Park right behind him, please. Right behind the one. Perfect. That'll work. Thank you, gentlemen. What a race indeed. Green the checkered finish, and we're ready to take our Super Late models to the final race of the day. Oh my goodness, what a show. Here he comes. Turner Knuckles, your winner out of the Warrior Race Cars 1N.
Woo!
That was fun.
Dude, it feels so good winning a freaking SLR Super Race. You don't even know.
How'd that one feel for you?
Oh, dude, I was on a setup I built in freaking qualifying. All I did was change air pressure and add fuel.
You're so cool.
Thanks, Kevin. Oh my goodness, man. Tell me about this race, man. You and Josh Navosky just literally put on a show.
Man, I thought he was going to win that thing. He felt way fast. I felt like he was way faster than me. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I started pulling pretty hard in the end. I didn't feel that good. And with these things being lighter and more power, you do some funky things that normally wouldn't work. In my mind, wouldn't work, and it just panned out working. Yeah, that was fun. That was a really good race. I hope that was a good closer for the show.
35 laps, and ain't the closure yet. I got one more at Lanier for the Super Late models, but yeah, I got one more. Heck of a drive, man. 35 laps, green the checker. Great job. Who do you gotta thank?
I gotta thank East Tennessee Pavement Services. I just knocked over everything on my desk. We race cars, Dire Trucking. Oh my god. Elite Professional Solutions, Cameron Gardner Racing, Nick Case Consulting, Kennedy Motorsports, American Man Designs, Knuckles Consulting. You for putting on these races, and Josh, never raced with that guy ever. Really good race with him.
Great job, guys. Hell of a show. As we don't have Josh Navosky here, as we got Kevin Walker for third. Hey, your spoiler's not bent.
Yeah, but I damn sure had a hole in my nose, I'll tell you that.
No, you don't.
I don't?
Nope.
Then what the heck? Why did my spotter said I had nose damage?
I don't know, but I'm looking at your car right here, and I don't see an ounce of damage. Were you just slow, or what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, Kevin is slow. Oh,
yo, Turner, you lucky
he
I
called
wasn't
you
up
slow.
there.
Yeah, he called you slow, not me.
Anyways, if I was up there, I probably would have moved Turner out my way because he's always in my way. But now it was a good race. Car came to me there towards the end. Felt real good towards the end. Got past Kiefer there. But yeah.
Man, I'll tell you, that was a heck of a show you guys put on there. And how about D Keith showing up, the UMP modified driver in real life? How was that battle with him too?
What a guy! I watched him last night. I didn't watch I think I fell asleep halfway through the mod race, but I wasn't really paying attention. I watched this heat race there. You look okay.
Well, you ready for Lanier?
I don't know, Peter. We're about to find out.
Who do you gotta thank?
Fusion Setup Shop, Adapt Sim Sports, Sullen's Truck. I don't know. I'm not looking at my car. Everybody helps me out, and you for putting this race on.
Dude, that was nuts. 0 yellows. I think because Awesome Wormuth killed the infield tractor tire.
Maybe if that caution came out, we would have had something, but nope.
Nope. He alt F4'd or something. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I watched him. He really went down and wanted to hit the tractor tire. He did a wheelie backwards and he spun around, wheels up in the air, and then next thing you know, he disappeared. I don't think I puckered so hard in my life. I thought I was about to die.
Oh my. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our final event. This one will be a 40 lapper at Lanier. I'll see you there, boss.
Adios.
Adios, senor. Hasta la vista.
Whatever that means.
Alrighty, let's move on to our final event tonight. That's a secret. That's a dirty little secret, but I can teach you. Let's continue on with our race in action, our final event. Can you believe it? You think you had too much fuel time? Oh my, let's continue on with our final event at 8:01 this afternoon. 40 laps. It was supposed to be 40 laps of at Lucas Oil, but heck, we did 35s. Let's go to our final event here tonight. Lanier Speedway is going to be our last event, and we're going to make it a little more heavier, and we'll see what we can do. But that is our final event tonight. Lanier. Everybody's favorite track, including Brandon Holtmeyer's. That's going to be our last event here at the SLR show. 6 great shows. Tanner Thompson Racing. I'm glad you enjoyed that. We got one more tonight for our audience, and I have to say this again. Without the awesome viewship of you guys and the drivers showing up, man, none of this is possible. Neither is my wife, as I always like to say. Always thank your significant others. My wife allows me to sit here and scream and shout in the microphone while she's out there doing God knows what. But just so you know, your significant others are also very, very there as well. And my final message is to everybody out there as well, something that happened to me personally. Mental health, guys. If you guys are struggling, ladies, you guys are struggling or anything like that, have no fear to reach out for help. Last month I was hospitalized for it, and we got a little things taken care of and things like that. And, as far as my mental state and things like that. And I am now on medication and things like that for my explosiveness disorder, which kind of cool. So, if you guys are struggling, feel free. Never be afraid to ask for help. That's my other message to everybody. So other than that, we're going to finish this off here tonight at the SLR show as Lanier Speedway. Yay! Everybody's favorite racetrack for 40 laps going to be the distance. We're waiting for that to load up. But yes, we are racing tomorrow around 5 o'clock. Depending what it's going to be, it's either going to be C-Class 1500, depending on the cars, or it's going to be B-Class 2000 I rating. So I do require limits. It just helps me sort people out, that type of thing, and go from there, and we will move on. So we'll finish it off here with the Super Late Models here at the Lanier Speedway. That is our final event tonight. Adam Holbert joins us. Brandon Bazell joins us. Brayson Daffern joins us. Kevin Walker and Luke Williams. Luke Williams said he had fun even being a fill fielder, but hey, glad to have you, Luke Williams. You did a really good job out there making that race a green to checkered race, which you don't normally see often, as we got a few other drivers joining in. So once again, we're here at Lanier for the best racetrack on the iRacing simulator at Lanier Speedway, which is going to be a hotel here soon in real life. Alrighty, let's go ahead and run this son of a gun in. Track prep is going to begin immediately. So what you guys don't do, we do all sorts of stuff. And current username, I tend to build my own cameras and things like that. I'll be more than welcome to teach you. Yeah, Austin Wormwood went straight into the infield tractor tire. Can we do the 4-wide salute? Yes, we will. Every event here at the end of the night, we will be doing a 4-wide salute for the field if I get enough cars. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only got 12 cars, so it won't. Got Kyler Hayes joining us, so I don't think I got enough cars for a 4-wide salute tonight for the end of the run. But maybe. We'll see. How about Tanner Thomas coming back for more in that thoroughbred number 96 machine? He's got the C Motors Riggs Fiber. It's the Tanner English number 96. It's going to be Tanner Thomas. Cool deal. Let's get these guys as they got a little bit of time on the speedway. And alrighty, gentlemen, slider in both corners, please, for a little bit of track prep. Slider in both corners, please, for some track prep. Run big old sliders in both corners, please, and thank you. So this one here might be a quick one, as we are only so far showing. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we only, as Matt Weaver's disconnected, so we may only get one heat race and one feature for 45 laps. It usually happens around this time with league starting around 8 o'clock for me, especially in my B-class division. But we do have a C-Class 1500 Pro class that we run sometimes too. If you guys have not joined the SLR Discord, there is plenty of them. Plenty of links all around. There's one in my bio on the black side of things. If you go check out my videos on the red side of things, the Facebook side of things, there's all sorts of links out there as well. There's a link on the purple side of things as well. So if you guys do want to join the SLR Discord, I do have polls. The only thing I'm required for the Discord for full access is I need your iRacing name or your name on there. Reason why I do that is because then I know who you are, where you are. We have beef chats, we have positivity chats and things like that. And if you're going to go in there and run your mouth, at least you can show your name behind it at least. So other than that, that's what we do with the SLR Discord. I'm in there all the time. I do play Rocket League. For you guys that like to play Rocket League, I do play Rocket League. I'm a Diamond 1-3s player, and I think I'm a Plat 3 guy. We go in there and have fun, shoot the crap. So if you guys do want to play some Rocket League, I'm in there as well. I am in my Discord a lot, just so you know. So if you guys just want to stop by, ask me questions, how to set your cars up, or, you know, wheel track combos, setting up triples, VR, things like that, feel free to stop in and say hi. All right, everybody, go ahead and run the outside in. Go ahead and run the outside in. Run right where the crumbs are. So, like, run your right rears right along the crumbs, please. So we will finish it out here this afternoon as the super late models that are here at the Linear Speedway. It will be a 40-lapper this time around, as actually we got more cars here than I thought we were going to get. So there's 10. There is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got 15 super late models. That's 3 rows of 4 with 3 in the back. So maybe we can pull a 4-wide salute for you, Muskrat, tonight. We could. And Tanner Rydell joins in. So now we got 16 cars. We'll have 4 rows of 4. Let's go. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4 times 4 is, yeah. Well, yeah, 4 times 4. That's what we got. We got Timothy Thornton joining in as well, and Brett Osgood. So, yeah, we can have a 4-wide salute here this afternoon for the fans. Let's go. Do you guys like to see a 4-wide salute? Let me know. Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know here for the feature. Would you guys like an SLR 4-wide salute? Please let me know in the chat, everybody, if you do want to see it or you don't want to see it. Let me know. So we have our super late models getting ready to finish out here tonight. Nolan said he would like to see one. I'd say so too. Does anybody else want to see a 4-wide salute? I need more yeses and nos. Absolutely, says current username goes here. Anybody else, if you want to see a 4-wide salute tonight, please, please, please let me know. 4-wide start too. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this race started, shall we? Track prep has been complete as the iRacing camera. I saw that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's see. EOL penalties. Anybody want one for heat race number 1? Anybody want an EOL? All cars make it to the show. There's 9 cars there. 9 cars for heat race number 1. Looks like we are missing Kyler Hayes. That means we'll have 18 cars, I believe. So yeah, we can definitely have a 4-wide salute for the fans. Got any racing here? I do not. So, idea. I got an idea. Okay, outside lane, go ahead and move on up. Gentlemen, welcome to the SLR show. First things first, this is all broadcasted on 4 different channels. Search up SLR on the black side, the purple side, the blue side, or the red side. You'll find a live stream there. Please like and subscribe and follow to these. Other than that, all starts on the leader. No wave arounds, no quick repairs. If you wreck your own car, please get off the speedway safely. You can only use the exit there off of turn number 4. Other than that, we're here to go racing. Don't be a dingbat. Don't be intentionally beating on people or anything like that. Don't get the case of he scratched my paint. Other than that, go out and have fun. Mr. Luke Williams, you got him. Anywhere in the middle 3 to the end of 4. No. So, we're going to get ready to rock here for our final event tonight here with the SLR show, as Luke Williams in the number 75 will lead the super late models to the green. Now, we did all sorts of weird track prep to this racetrack as the Super Laminals make their way through turn 1 and 2. Bryson Davern didn't even know that the number 55 was there, as it looks like Timothy Thornton in the number 79 machine broke his right front already and is called to the night in that number 79. As racing continues on for the front runners, it's going to be Bryson Davern, the 18, right through the middle. We got Ian Liddell to the inside. After that, it's going to be the number 75 rider, Luke Williams, leading the field. Luke Williams, first time leading the event here at the SLR show. He's also live on the black side of things, and good to have him here this afternoon in the Weir's machine number 75. Ian Liddell's going to take a stand to the inside. I broke my SDK overlays, so I apologize. It was looking a little glitchy as Ian Liddell to the inside. It's going to be the 75 of Luke Williams to the outside of the shelf. He will lose the lead to Ian Liddell in the 55. Oh, bit of a right rear quarter panel as the 75 of Luke Williams caught one. Adam Holbert had to get on the binders as he has Knuckles to the inside. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 38. That's going to be Carson Sylvester as he's going to give old Adam Holbert a little bit of a door as well. As everybody's doing a pretty good job down to the backstretch. Turner Knuckles, who won the Lucas Oil Speedway, he's going to take a look to the inside. Luke Williams nowhere to go. He's going to get behind Knuckles and gets on the brake pedals and fast. 2 to go for the Super Laminals here at Lanier. As Ian Liddell's had a rough day here tonight on the SLR show, he'll see the white flag this time by in the T4 race in number 55, Majula Say Crew. As the battle for second spot's looking good, Bryson Davern will be Knuckles, you have Sylvester in the number 38. As pushing and shoving begins, as Luke Williams and Holbert get together, and what a save as Adam Holbert will get it done over Luke Williams in the 75. Woo-wee! We'll see if this thing resets and it's all glitchy. If not, I'll go dark on everybody. Gonna reset? Yes, no? Ah, I did reset. That's cool. Alrighty, does anybody want an EOL? EOL penalty for heat race number 2. Okay, inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. Like I said, most of y'all raced here before the SLR show. Again, all starts will be on a leader. There's no waiver rounds, no quick repairs. 5 car, I see you in the pits. I think that's Tanner Rydell. You can come out and get some hot laps then. Just make sure I'll make sure you're clear when the field comes around. All right, I want to let the field know this is our last event here tonight for the super late models, and every event of the SLR for the last event, we will be doing a 4-wide salute. So if you're going to be worried about fuel, go ahead and add maybe 1 gallon to your fuel tanks for that 4-wide salute. Want to give you all that heads up. We have enough cars to do it, and we do it for our fans here at SLR. Good luck, everybody. Alrighty, so let's get ready to rumble here for the number 96. That's going to be Tanner Thomas to start on the pole. It's going to be Johnson Novosky to the outside. Number 14, Elaine Foyles. Tate Norris in the 115. It's going to be Tate Wog as we are ready to go. And Mitchell Stanley in number 22. And Brandon Bazell as we're racing Super Late Models here at the Lanier Speedway. As we're racing down to the backstretch, Dayton Norris just gave a little bit of a shot there as Kevin Walker and Tanner Rydell will get out of the speedway for some hot laps. As battle continues on for the second spot, Lane Foles to number 14 to the inside of Jocelyn Lovosky in that number 10 machine. As they'll race their way door to door. Oh, Lane Foyles is going to give him a big old door as we got Tate Wall getting involved in that number 22 of Mitchell Stanley. Oh boy, as battle continues on, look out, Dane Norris had to get on the binders as Lane Foyles and Johnson Novosky are literally beating the dog snot out of each other. As Novosky going to take a look to the inside, Lane Foyles in the 14 going to take a look to the outside as Tanner Thomas is driving away in that number 96 machine. 5 out of 8 for the Super Late Models here this afternoon. Our final event tonight for 40 laps of Super Late Model action. Once again, if you're new to the stream and the channel, I welcome each and every one of y'all. We are Dirt Track Racing as Tanner Thomas is looking strong here for heat race number 2. Lane Foyles on the 14 and Johnson Novosky as they were battled out earlier. Here comes Dane Norris in the 115. As Norris going to take a look to the inside. He got 2 to go this time by for Tanner Thomas. 7 out of 8 for the Super Late Models here this afternoon as Tanner Thomas, that number 96 machine. He's in the Tanner 96 machine as we got a lap down car. Might be involved in this one. White flag in the air this time by. Slick is really starting to show on the bottom of turns 1 and 2 as the 14 lane full is going to rip it up to the outside as here comes the 96 machine. Tanner Thomas, we'll see, heat race number 2. It'll go to the 14, the lane full, the 115 of Dane Norris. That's going to be the 0, Joshua Novoski, the 53, Brandon Bazell, the 33 of Tate Wog, and Mitchell Stanley, and that number 22 is probably not happy with the 33 of Tate Wog. All right, guys, we are ready to rock as we will get a 4-wide salute. We'll be doing a 4-wide salute for our fans here this afternoon. So if you guys need to add an extra bit of fuel, please do. I do not care how you guys line up 4 wide. Just go ahead. I'll open up game chats for you guys to get lined up. And then once we're good there, we're ready. So, just so y'all know, anybody want an EOL penalty first? Anybody want an EOL penalty for the feature?
Yep.
Cool. Anybody else want it? Anybody else want that EOL penalty for tonight's feature? 40 laps. So I'm waiting on Brett Osgood to join. And don't have a Timothy Thornton. So hope you guys added a little bit more fuel. One car is taking an EOL penalty, but it'd be the 53, so everybody will be able to move up. Like I said, I will delay it for the 4-wide salutes. So those that are taking EOLs, just go to the tail of the field. Everybody else, just go ahead and line up as you guys, 4 wide, you guys best you can. Go ahead and do a first lap, and then when you guys come out of 4 here, I will delay it. You guys can line up 4 wide, and then we'll launch back off out of 4. Be patient and be careful when you guys launch off. The damage is obviously on. Again, we're here to go race, and we got a very good fan base in the black side of things, the blue side of things, the purple side of things. They're here for you guys. They're here for all of us. Great opportunity for you guys to get exposure and go out there and just go racing, man. We had a perfect race at Lucas Oil Speedway, green to checkered. See if we can finish it off tonight here at Linear. So I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you all drivers for coming out. And those are taking EOL penalties and things like that. Go ahead and just run double file here until you get to 3 and 4, and then guys ahead start shaping it up. So let's get ready to go. Fans.
Thanks for the host.
Hey, you're welcome, guys. Remember, if you guys wreck yourselves, try to get off the speedway as best you can. Already, go ahead and start forming it. Forming the 4 wide here at the front stretch. I don't care how y'all do it. Just go ahead and get her 4 wide. I'll delay this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the SLR show. For everybody that's watched here tonight, these drivers are for you. The fan base and the stars and the stripes. And I tell you, this is going to be awesome. As the super late models here at the Linear Speedway are 4 wide for each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the SLR super duper late models here on Iracing. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and break apart, gentlemen. Be careful about it. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and line them up. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by at the front stretch. I repeat, double file going to be 1 to green this time on the front stretch, boys. Thank you for the 4 wide salute, guys. 1 to green. Well, 2 to green. Sorry, I hit it too early. So let's get ready to go as the super duper late models are here with the SLR show. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Liddell's going to start them off here on the pole in the Majulus T4 racing machine. Tanner Thomas in a 96 to the outside. After that's going to be the 14 of Lane Foils. You've got the number 18 of Bryson Daffer. And after that's going to be the 1N. That's going to be Turner Knuckles. Dane Norris in the 115. After that's going to be the 38K. That's going to be Carson Sylvester. After that, the Premier is going to be the number 10 ride of Joshua Novosky, the 33 of Tate Wog. As it'll be the 97 of Adam Holbert. You got the number 75 ride of Luke Williams, the number 22 of Mitchell Stanley. After that's going to be the number 5. That's going to be Tanner Rydell. You've got the number 20 of Kyler Hayes. How about the number 21 machine? Brett Osgood, Kevin Walker, and it's going to go to Brandon Mazzell. But our Super Late models are underway here for the final time on a Thursday night here at the Lanier Speedway. Oh, Lane, can he keep it together? And Joshua Novosky has broken several other drivers as well. Oh, man, Lane foils. Lane foils just up over too much of somebody's rear end and fast. As you got Lane foils, you got the 96 of Tanner Thomas, and Lane Fool is going to get right underneath the 96 machine. Had to get on the binders, and everybody's going to stack them up. Lane's going to get in the back of the 96, and they're all going to pile in turns 1 and 2. And unfortunately, Johnson Lovosky is going to get into the other cars. Tanner Rydell, the 22 of Mitchell Stanley, ain't going to be able to get through it as well. It's running yellow flag conditions for the first time here at the Lanier Speedway. Remember, if you're involved in that wreck, I highly suggest everybody go into the infield and get off for repair work. I repeat, all cars, go ahead and get that off for repair work because your right front's probably broken or vice versa. So if you got that repair work, it's optional. We got to sit in there. All right, gentlemen, double file going to be 1 to green. Double file going to be 1 to green. Pretty much up close and contact racing. Lane Foils got a ton of damage on that 14 machine. So he might be a little slow, boys. And here we go, double file, 1 to green. This time by. 1 to green, 1 to green. This time by. I'm going to tell you right now, I believe Lane Foils, his car is about to be done. He's got a ton of damage on that nose piece, a lot of left side quarter panel damage. As we got guys trying to cycle their way through. As looks like everybody involved besides Joshua Novosky, Dane Norris, and Tanner Rydell. I believe everybody did get back out on the speedway as the Super Late Models are back underway here at Lanier. Lane Foil's got all that nose damage as everybody's going to race their way through turns 1 and 2. As the 96 and Lane Foils make some contact, and there goes Foils. You just lost your spoiler. As Lane Foils in the 14 just lost his spoiler. That car, like I said, had so much damage on that car after the contact as everybody's going to be able to roll through the middle as everybody's all pushing and shoving around the speedway. 14 car, I'm on the high side, has no spoiler. As the 14 of Lane Foils, he should have pulled it in after that contact. But, I mean, as soon as he had that contact, that spoiler just flew off. As everybody's going to be able to roll right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. Dane Norris in the 115 is going to contact him as well. And I believe the 14 of Lane is going to be done probably for this race. Oh, boy. We got a bunch of cars getting together in the back of the field with Carson Sylvester in the number 38 machine. As our second yellow flag waves, and there is pieces of race car everywhere. So let's see what Carson in the 38 did. As him and I believe the number 24, Kevin Walker, get together down to the backstretch here. They touch doors there. Carson's going to dive it in. He's going to push way tight. Kevin Walker gets underneath of him, and then there's that extra contact. And that's going to send him up. Brandon Brazel's going to get caught up. We're going to put Kevin Walker to the tail. Kevin, 2 contacts there. Got into the door of him on corner entry. And then when you guys pulled out after the slider, you went car high them up. And that put the 38 machine up into the fence and caught a bunch of other drivers involved in it. I was going to let it call racing until the second contact. And then I'm going to call it on you. Car high. Okay, boys, let's get ready to go. We're going to go double file, going to be 1 to green. Double file, going to be 1 to green next time by. I repeat, all cars entering the pit area Double file, going to be 1 to green this time by. 96 car. Tanner Thomas, you do not have a spoiler on that race car. 96 car, you do not have a spoiler on that race car, sir. So unfortunately, Tanner Thomas is not going to be done here as well. We're going to go 1 to green. I appreciate you, Tanner Thomas, as you got probably caught up with that damage as well. You lost your spoiler down the backstretch, so sorry for that as well. But as we're going to get ready to go, as I believe Lean Pool's got a lot of damage on his race car as well. I hope he pulls that car in. I believe he does. Way too much damage after that first crash in turns 1 and 2. So the 55 of Ian Liddell and Turner Knuckles going to get ready to take off once again. We are underway. 2 yellows back to back here this afternoon as the Super Duper late models are back underway. As Turner Knuckles in the number 1 end is going to go to the outside. You've got Ian Liddell in the number 55, and hey, we got the lap in. We are 8 out of 40. SDK Towner's going to get all scratched up here a little bit due to the back-to-back cautions. As Joshua Navosky is able to pull his car in, way too much damage on that race car as well, as we get ready to continue on for tonight's racing action. As it's going to be the 1 end, that's going to be Turner Knuckles. How about the 55? It's going to be Ian Liddell. You've got the number 97 machine of Adam Holbert. That's Holbert's going to be able to roll to the outside. Liddell's going to lead the lane to the inside, and the outside lane is somewhere to be. Turner Knuckles in the 1 end to the outside. Adam Holbert in number 97 as well. 11 out of 40, and what a race here for the top 3. Unfortunately, Tanner Rydell has also decided to park his race car here this afternoon. Too much damage on his car, as he's going to call it a night as well. So as racing continues on here this afternoon, as Turner Knuckles in the 1 end, still going to be a leader with Adam Holborn in the 97 on the inside. As they'll race their way through the middle in turn 3 and 4. You've got 13 out of 40 for the Super Late Models here this evening. Great battle for the lead still. Knuckles in the 1 end to the outside for the 97 machine of Adam Holbert. He'll work his way right to the outside shelf as well. Ian Liddell with the 55 to the inside. He got a great 3-car race for that race lead. As Ian Liddell disappears in front of my eyes, hopefully he comes back, and he does. Boy, oh boy, talk about a major drop there for the 55 of Liddell, but here comes a bad racing number 18 of Bryson Daffern. As Daffern's going to be able to roll up on the outside of the speedway. He'll take the 3rd spot away. Boy, oh boy, here at the Linear Speedway, it is up on the top shelf. 24 to go here for the Super Late Models as Adam Holbert in the 97 on the inside. As Turner Knuckles able to roll that top, and he'll run the slider line in the middle of 3 and 4 to still hold on to the lead. 24 to go for the Super Late Models as we have a few of them left on the speedway after that first crash. And Fred Osgood at number 21 will be in the back of the field. As the number 1 end, Turner Knuckles still going to be your leader. The battle for the 2nd spot's going to look good. As it's going to be the 97, it's going to be Adam Holbert. He'll work the middle of the speedway in turn 1 and 2. Bryson Daffern with a good drive coming off a 2. Slide chop in the middle of 3 and 4. No, he chooses to go to the bottom side of the speedway. Holbert in the 97 on the outside. 21 to go. As Bryson Daffern trying to work the slick off of turns 1 and 2, not going to be able to do it as he's going to work to the bottom in 3 and 4 as Turner Knuckles is still your leader and halfway to go this time by. Trying to get this racetrack not to go to the bottom is really, really tough here at the Linear Speedway as the 1 end of Knuckles is still going to be your leader, 19 to go. As these Super Late Models continue to go single file around the top shelf, as the 1 end of Turner Knuckles going to bury the right rear quarter panel in the wall there, but man, good save by him. Swoosh Cayenne, this is my final event tonight. As everybody's ripping the fence down here on the Linear Speedway, something you don't normally see, as Knuckles going to be able to run that cushion right off the top of that wall, as it's about single file nose to tail here for about 17 more to go. As Kyler Hayes in the 8th spot, how about Brett Oswood in the number 21 machine as he's going to work to the bottom. You got the number 22. That's going to be Mitchell Stanley, who got caught up in some of the interesting events here earlier in heat race action as he's able to drive that race car in that number 22 machine. But it's going to be all the one ends of Turner Knuckles, but you got to battle for the second spot. It's going to be Bryson Davern. Big slider there to Adam Holborn, that number 97 machine, with 15 more to go for the super late models. Ian Liddell going to try to battle back in that number 55 machine with 15 more to go. But Bryson Davern at 18 is the fastest car out of the top three so far. As we continue on, we got about 10 more cars left on the speedway here this afternoon. As the number 1N, that's going to be Turner Knuckles, and Knuckles able to hang on to the lead. As you'll have the Ian Liddell number 55 starting to get the bottom working here in that T4 Racing number 55. He was the fastest lap out of the top four. As the number 1N, Turner Knuckles still holding on, gets into the wall down to the backstretch. That's going to allow Bryson Davern in the 18. As he's going to be able to close. After that's going to be the 55 of Ian Liddell. As the 97, that's going to be Adam Holbert, as Turner Knuckles still leading. But I'll tell you what, you got two cars starting to charge here in the late races of this one. You got 11 to go. 11 to go here for the super late models. And Ian Liddell to the inside. Bryson Davern to the outside, two lanes. As now Turner Knuckles going to try to go to the bottom side of the speedway. 10 to go this time by. As Bryson Davern and company, they do the same, as now they'll go to the bottom here in the 1N. 10 more to go as the 18 of Davern going to try to work to the outside. He got the 55 of Ian Liddell, still battling for second and third, as it's going to be Turner Knuckles to the inside here off of turns 1 and 2. 9 more laps to go. Turner Knuckles, can he survive? Because here comes Bryson Davern and the 55 of Ian Liddell. It'll be the 97 of Adam Holbert. You've got a good battle between Luke Williams and the 75 and the number 24 of Kevin Walker. Walker had a bad start to this one as Luke Williams is doing a great job battling with him, but he's going to fall to the 6th spot as Kevin Walker's going to be in the 5th spot right now in that number 24 as the battle for the race lead starting to get good. Turner Knuckles might have burned his tires off or something because here comes Bryson Davern to the inside. Knuckles right through the middle of 3 and 4. Can he get the grip down? He does. 6 to go. 6 to go on 2 yellows here this afternoon for 40 laps of super late model action. Knuckles going to try to block the bottom lane as best as he can as we got 5 to go. As Knuckles trying to hold off the charge of Bryson Davern. Davern almost got into him off of turn number 4 as you got the 4 to go. Going to be this time by. I see Ian Liddell's going to try a different way around the speedway. He might have tried to do that a little bit earlier as he's going to try to chase down the top 2. As here comes Davern to the outside of Turner Knuckles. He gets there. What a move. 3 to go. 3 to go as Bryson Davern and Turner Knuckles battle down to the backstretch. They almost get in each other. As Bryson Davern's going to go to the outside. Knuckles going to be able to hold on. 2 to go. Knuckles with a big slider line in turns 1 and 2. Going to try to go to the outside of the speedway once again. As Davern's going to be able to run through the middle with 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? White flag in the air. As Davern's going to go low. Feeds him the right rear quarter panel. They make contact down to the backstretch. As Ian Liddell, here comes the big door. What a right rear for Knuckles to win it. Okay. Top 3, come on down. Don't kill anybody. Top 3, come on down. Don't kill anybody. Bryce, don't do it. I know. Remember, gentlemen, don't wreck each other. Beef chat. We got a beef chat. Thank you. I am so glad this is my final event. I give you guys the floor if you want it.
Nothing to talk about. I mean, I tried to pass him clean. I driving around the top, and it just drives me straight in the fence. I mean,
Look, dude, I'm not watching the stream, and I don't have a mirror. So whenever I chicken winged you on the front straightaway, I think it was the front straightaway, maybe it was the back straightaway. Whenever I got you, I'm sorry, I didn't know you was there. I have a 32-inch monitor. I don't have triple monitors.
That's fine, me too. But I mean, apparently your fucking headset don't work either. But it's all right.
I guess it don't. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into you.
I don't expect nothing less out of you.
I can say the
honestly
same for
don't.
you. I can say the same for you. I ain't fighting on broadcast. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, I
Anyway,
don't
it's had
care.
a really good race car. Hate that me and Bryce got to sit here and argue and look like a bunch of fools on stream. I don't know why Peter's even letting us do this. Had no intentions in putting Bryce in the back straightaway wall, just chicken winged him, and he drove across my left front in turn 1, and I didn't appreciate it, so I gave him it back in turn 3.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate you slamming me in the fence.
Well, if you would have showed me your nose around the top, maybe then I would have, not chicken winged you, didn't see you until you was already in my right front.
I was already, I was at your right front, and you just fucking hung a right. That's all right.
Okay. If I could screen share in here, I would, but you know what? It is what it is. We can sit here and argue and look like a bunch of fools, or we can just act like grown-ups. And
Ain't nothing to
you
argue
aren't.
about.
You are the one sitting here still trying to argue. Just shut up. Race is over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Bryce, just stop. I'm not gonna look like a fool on stream.
You already look like a fool. You look like a fool every time you sit in your car. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't know we were racing real cars here.
I mean,
Anyways, thanks Peter for putting on the race. Thank my sponsors real quick. East Tennessee Pavement Services, Warrior Race Cars, Dire Trucking, Elite Professional Solutions, Cameron Gardner and EK's Consulting, Logan Kennedy, Kenny Motorsports, Dylan Smith, Knuckles Consulting, Philip Thompson. Like I said, hey, I gotta sit here and argue and look like a fool on live stream.
Hey, great job on the win, Turner Knuckles.
Appreciate it.
Bryce and Daffern, you guys raced each other hard. You guys beat and banged, and your thoughts?
I mean, I rolled to his outside, and if you look, we made contact in the center, and he never even tried to give me any space. He just kept rolling it up. So it is what it is. I mean, that's also why I don't play this that often, because even though you get in a good lobby, you always have those one bad people that can't race without driving into people. So it is what it is. I mean, it's iRacing nowadays, and ain't nothing anybody's gonna do about it. So we'll just go on and race maybe another day and have fun, I guess.
Hey, I'll let you guys air it out, guys. I mean, I'm glad you guys didn't kill each other and make me actually have to do my job, so I appreciate you guys. I understand y'all two race each other hard, right rear here, mate banging there, whatever, vice versa part of racing. Thank you for not killing each other. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I'm not gonna make the stream look like a joke. That's one way to do it, and I'm not gonna do that.
Alrighty. Well, Bryson, who do you got to thank on the 18?
Just everybody at Bad Racing. All those guys over there. I mean, Ty Rogers, J&M, LBM, Mike Buono, 643, and that'll be about it. Thank you for putting this on. Thanks everybody in your streams watching, making this possible for you. We'll come back again and maybe be a little bit better.
Hey, thank you two for not killing each other.
Hey, Bryce, come down to racing real quick. I just want to show you my POV because I don't want you to think I did it on purpose. I really didn't. Just come down to racing real quick so I can screen
All
share.
right.
Cool deal, guys. Hey, take care of yourselves. Thank you. Wow. So my biggest gift that I ever got, I seen somebody, and by the way, David Garrick said 4,000 any person to message me. God did. And if you guys don't know, my wife is very big into the man upstairs. So anyway, God did this. By the way, somebody said about my biggest gift. I think I got a few galaxies here and there, Nolan, and that's really about it. But a little bit of fireworks tonight, and the Turner asked me why to let it happen. I was like, well, because I'd rather have them air it. I know. I'd rather have them air it out now, but I'm so grateful that they were able not to kill each other and beat on each other or straight line each other, because hands down, Turner Knuckles and Bryson Daffern are very, very good and talented drivers. And man, I just didn't want them to ruin the career of them. But this is our final event tonight. I run 6 races, start about 5 o'clock, and I hopefully see each and every one of y'all in bright, shiny faced and everything else. And yeah, we have a little bit of drama, so we'll see what goes on Friday if they decide to go. No, I got my 5 races in tonight. We got our 5 races in 3 hours and 45 seconds. So that's how good the racing's been here. And hope to see you all maybe tomorrow around 5 o'clock. So I do appreciate everybody that came out. Hey, we got a little bit of fireworks, a little drama, but yeah. So other than that, any other final comments from the chat tonight? What do you guys think? You're welcome, Luke Williams. Glad you enjoyed the show this night. Is there any comments on the stream? I know some people are getting their popcorn and stuff warming up and things like that, but I'll let them have it. It's part of racing too. So Other than that, guys, any final words tonight before I let everybody go? Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and bounce out of here tonight, everybody. Once again, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. I'm ready for beef chat. Yes, we do have a beef chat, everybody. If you guys don't know, beef chat's available in the SLR Discord, and that'll do it tonight. Captain Keith, pretty good show overall, I thought. Everybody that watched, good night, everybody. See you tomorrow around 5 o'clock.